What is going on, everyone? Welcome to another fantastic Sunday here on Exploding Dice. I can say that and make it sound all dramatic because my voice is all scratchy and gravelly because I'm very sick. Which you guys will have to excuse for today. I may be coughing and stuff a lot, so sorry about that. I have prepared a great show for you tonight, and for all my players, which we're going to get into in just a second. But before that, why don't we let all these awesome guys introduce themselves and tell you a little bit about who they're going to be playing today. Starting, as always, on my right over here, with Mr. Trent.
We're all on your right. All of us are on your right.
You complain every time.
You say the same thing every time.
Well, that's because I'm a man of habit.
Actually, that's not quite true. Last time you were on my right. So.
Yeah, so that was different. Yeah. So stop complaining.
I look different, Ectomaster, because there's a Heaven's Gate over my shoulder here. Anyway, did you say go ahead and?
I say go ahead.
Well,
okay, cool.
Wait, I don't know if you know this.
I don't know.
But my character box is like.
Yes, it is because the overlay was not meant to accommodate 6 people. So I can't just cut out a hole into it, and if I did, it would kind of cut right under where the new follower notifications stuff.
I just wanted to make sure we're.
Yes, sorry, I put it over there on the side.
Time out.
No, it kind of works. It's like special guest Josh.
Yeah, I'm the red shirt. I'm the red shirt.
Over in the sin bin.
So I can cut me out whenever they need to. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, go ahead.
It's okay.
So go, right?
Trending, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Anybody else? All right, cool. Wait your turn. So hi, everybody. I'm Trendy, and I am a professional voice actor, as some people have said. But I'm playing Balin Koth, the humanoid. Well, of course he's humanoid, but the human fighter person who is kind of a dick.
Just a little.
Yeah, Adam. Just gonna go with that.
He's muted again.
Drink.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm Adam. I am the druid, master of the mute on the microphone.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we're gonna get to see some bear action today. It's gonna be nothing but yeah. Yeah. All right, take it away, Chris.
I don't want it. Okay. I'm Chris. I'll be playing the dwarven rogue Lycon, who is more like Batman, but minus the, awesome athletic part. Can't hit shit. But I can detect stuff. Yay. Ashley, she's back. Look, she's over there.
Was it my turn?
I thought you died.
No,
we have a girl again.
I brought the boobs.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's been a little while since Ashley was here hanging out with us. So Ashley, why don't you remind everyone who you were playing, and then apologize profusely for not being here.
What am I?
You don't even remember who you're playing.
That's
some chick.
Could be anyone.
And she has magical stuff and some ears.
Her name still says Josh, by the way.
Does it? Oh, I have to put. Oh, yep, it does.
And my new name is Josh because my sex change just went through, so the boobs are gone.
Woo! When you say went through, like the application went through.
Some insurance
isn't it
or did you have to stick them through a slot?
Wait, I'm in North Carolina, so I still can't pee in the right bathroom. If I were to be a dude now, I would even if so.
Yeah, most insurance companies, well, actually not most. Some insurance companies don't cover that under their policies, as it's a non-life-saving procedure. It's cosmetic, so still not there yet.
This is fantastic character insight.
Yeah. So her character's name is Kismet Tarval, and do you want to go now? Okay.
Yeah.
Go on.
Anytime you're ready.
Oh, me or him?
Yes, you. No, you. You forgot.
You never said anything.
You never said who you're playing.
You never said anything.
You guys were like, "Hi, I'm this person," and you said, "Hi, I'm this person" for me. So I thought it was Josh's turn. No.
You never actually said it. Everybody else did.
I don't know what's going on. I forgot. I'm so sorry for not being here. There were zombies. and some rectal hemorrhaging.
And that's our show, folks. Have a good night. Goodbye.
I was gonna ask, of the zombies, or
That's
like...
what I was going to
I mean,
That's the weirdest zombie plague
zombies
ever.
equals fun times.
So you're Kismet Tarvalin, a tiefling sorcerer, right? Sorceress.
No, she's a half-elf.
God damn it. What?
Yes.
She
She
is
kept
a
saying tiefling.
half-elf sorceress who was raised in the Windsong Monk
Windsong Abbey.
Yes.
just north of town. Yes, and she has been, just to catch, well, we'll catch her up in a little bit, but Ashley, Kismet has been off for the last few hours, which is more like the last 2 sessions in game time, talking intimately with Shalelu and Desana, who is someone she was looking for quite a while, who's now in town. And then so we will find out what is going on with that, and then we'll go on to our guest for the show, who is still here with us, because he still has things to accomplish. He's all the way at the end there. Mr. Josh, what's going on, my friend?
Hola, I am Josh. I play Zach Nafine, a human paladin who's ruggedly handsome, has amazing one-liners that everybody loves, and is really good at breaking doors and other wooden shit when other people aren't good at it.
And glass.
And that
glass.
sounds like me in real. Yeah, it's based on me. So
Yes.
that's me for now.
All right, and before we dive in, okay, so let's go ahead and do a little bit of recap. Since in the last couple sessions, the players have recently taken over the defense of Sandpoint as Sheriff Hemlock is off. He has left the town to go requisition some troops in the city of Magnamar. You look like you want to say something.
I was going to say, don't you have to start this with previously?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can do that because you're the actual voice actor, or I can go, previously on Exploding Dice.
See, that works fine.
I mean, yeah.
And then go into a coughing fit.
Mediocre. But, and then hack up a lung. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, actually, it doesn't...
Got a spare?
I'm pretty good with the deep voices. I'm not good, but they don't hurt my throat that much. So Sheriff Hemlock decided that he didn't have enough troops to defend Sandpoint, so he was going to go to the metropolis of Magnamar to requisition some military to help defend the town. He left you guys mostly in charge of organizing and keeping the peace because you had sort of stepped up and become honorary deputies. You had also met Shalelu, who had just arrived in town. She is both a friend of Hemlock's and Amiko's, and you learned that Shalelu has been protecting this town in the wilderness around it for about 50 years or so, which is about as long as the town's existed. And she has been keeping the goblins at bay, kind of tracking their movements, and occasionally coming into town with information and stuff every so often. So she had just been talking with Hemlock. He gave her directions to go scout out some things after she delivered some news about that she learned that apparently a lot of the goblin tribes in the hinterlands had organized, had kind of gotten together and apparently rallied under someone or something. She doesn't really know what that might be. And so you guys in town were going to continue to scout out the lead you found as you had kind of sniffed out some goblin trail in the city, in or around the local glassworks, which you learned the glassworks are owned and operated by Miko's father, Lonjiku Kaijitsu. At night, you decided to scout out the glassworks, Xantor in animal form, and he saw something that was kind of unnerving. And around the same point, Balin and Lycon were delivered a letter from, Bethana Corwin, Mako's halfling assistant, which had instructed her to meet her brother Suto, who you kind of learned was estranged and was cast out of town years ago, at the glassworks, saying that Lonjiku was behind the whole thing. As you gathered yourself, you found the glassworks was a slaughtering ground. All of the staff workers inside had been killed by the goblins that were still rampaging through the place, breaking and cutting and smashing with glee. You stomped your way through the goblins and their hordes. You took some injuries along the way, and you found, after all of the carnage was done, the body of Lonjiku Kaijitsu sat in a chair and encased in molten glass that had been poured over him until he died.
Shit.
You...
It was so awesome.
Yeah. You scouted the rest of the building. You found a set of stairs going down to the basement, wherein all seemed to be abandoned at first, but then, amidst some broken-out brick walls, you were jumped upon by a man who could only be Suto Kaijitsu. He attacked you. He fought pretty strongly, beating a little bit of sense into Balin, and his goblin allies kind of made it a tough fight. But just as he was about to escape, Lycon came in and took him down with a dagger to the back. He went unconscious, and then you guys proceeded to stabilize him and take him into custody. You also rescued a beaten and bruised Amiko from the basement, who you healed to health and were going to sort of leave her in the hands of the hospital. The other thing you discovered before you left was that there was apparently a tunnel that had been dug through the earth that led out in one of the rooms in the basement behind those now broken, bricked up walls. So, with the glassworks cordoned off and being I guess, shut down by the local guards and authorities as you proceeded to lock up Suto and help Amiko, you decided to visit the local sage, Broderick Quink, based on some notes that you found in a journal in Suto's possession. Broderick had very little insight in that to offer you in that way, only that he does in fact know the person who lives in the tower that the note suggested, and just before you could kind of leave and go investigate that tower, there was a loud crashing sound as something in the distance came collapsing down. And that is where we left things off, and that is where we will pick things up. So right before we dive in, let me of course remind you guys that if you have not already, or if you're enjoying the show, please go ahead and hit that follow button. Join us. We are here every week playing D&D, and we have all kinds of other D&D shows going on, so we want you to be a part of all of them. If you want to become directly involved in the show, as we had a couple people join in yesterday, you can always affect the game by donating. You just click that banner that says donations up in the top box, or the below the video. You can do anything from giving the players inspiration to help assist them on a skill check or tough roll. You can help by creating NPCs to interact with the players. You can also allow them to gain powerful boons from the Harrow deck. All kinds of ways that you can interact with the show. And if you want to support the show in an ongoing way, you can become a patron. Patrons get those kind of interactions to use every week. They get free inspiration uses and stuff like that. So, if you wanna join in, that is how you do it. So let's get right into things. You guys have just heard, and let me change my music over. This is what do I want? I want this one right here. Okay. So you guys have just heard the tower collapse.
God damn it.
And there is sounds of people that are kind of yelling things outside. There's sounds of commotion, but you have not gone to investigate. But before we get into what those people are going to do, let's turn our attention to someone who has been, until recently, because we'll assume at this point Shalelu has left to go on her mission. But Kismet, you have been having quite a talk with Shalelu for the last couple hours, and she had quite a few answers for you. So I wanna start with you. I know you've been kind of looking for Shalelu. You kind of wanted to find her. You finally met her in the tavern after the players kind of rejoined with her after speaking to Sheriff Hemlock. Having finally caught up with her, what exactly did you want to talk to her about?
I talked to her about. Was it my mom or my dad?
Same thing.
I talked to her about one of my parents.
Elves produced by budding anyway, so.
Do you remember specifically what you what you wanted to learn about them?
I had a little blurb.
Because
from what I can recall of the hours that I spent talking to this woman, I wanted to find out how my mother died.
Yeah, because if you recall, you were raised in the Windsong Abbey, but you never met your parents. The only thing you know is that when you were very, very young, you were sort of dropped off in the care of these monks to raise you, and even though you had asked a few times, they never really delved into the topic of your parents, who they were, or anything, or why you had been left here. So you wanted to seek out Shalelu, as I understood it, particularly because her being sort of an elf and also a ranger in the area, she might know, she might have information about other local elves, and possibly your mother, who,
I think
died.
what it was is I had heard rumors that she would know.
You had heard rumors that your mother was killed by. Do you remember?
A hag?
Yes.
Yay! I feel like a small child. My dad's like walking me through the alphabet.
Yes, you had heard rumors that your mother was had died at the hands of the Tickwood hag, I believe it was.
And my father went into the forest to seek revenge, and I never saw him again. And then I was raised by awkward monks.
Yes.
And
you
then
could just say monks. They're all awesome.
Yeah, that's true. I guess that was redundant. And then, did Shalelu have any information on my dead
We're
parents?
about to find out.
Well, that's what we're. So you anything you want to ask her, you can just you're like we'll assume at this point she's sort of sitting down with you. She's kind of just sat down with you at the tavern after the rest of the group has gone off to visit Hemlock's office to look for clues.
Okay, so she's been braiding my hair for the last 2 hours.
Probably not. She's a very stoic woman. She's kind of expressionless. She doesn't really she's not really that
hair braider,
happy-go-lucky.
And so get into character, and the curtain rises, and action.
Yay! I can't remember what my character sounds like.
She's just kind of sitting there after she, you see her kind of greeting Ameko very warmly. Her and Ameko are clearly very good friends, and she's just kind of sitting there. She says, "So I heard you wanted to speak with me."
Yes. Yes, I heard some rumors that you may have some information on my parents.
You're going to have to be more specific. I don't think we've ever met before.
Oh yeah, that would be helpful. Have I not met her?
Nope. This is the first time she's been in town.
She was out ranging. Okay.
Yeah.
This is what happens when Ashley's gone for 6 years.
You know.
Or when Ashley's been here the entire time. So I'm gonna introduce myself. What was my name?
It's right there on your token.
It is. All right, okay. I need to be drunk for this. My name is Kismis Tarvalin. I was raised by the monks in the Windsong Abbey, and I was left parentless because I had heard that my mother was killed by a hag and that my father went into the woods for revenge. And I've heard that you may have some information on that, because otherwise I have nothing to go on.
A hag. I've heard rumors about. Actually, can you do me a favor?
Yes.
Roll me a persuasion check. Okay.
I didn't click my token.
So she's saying, I know of a hag off in the thick wood, but I don't know. I mean, I've heard stories. I've never encountered it myself. You're sure that it has something to do with your parents? I've never met them, of course, but if that's the case, there's not much you're going to find in that direction. A hag wouldn't leave any corpses, especially not this many years later. They're very solitary and vile creatures.
I'm not sure, but that's the only rumors I've heard about my parents, is that my mother was murdered and that my father went to the woods for revenge. I was so young that I don't remember it, but that's what I've heard.
Who was your father, if I may ask?
The one dude?
I know
who my dad is.
Yeah, you know that he was Chilaxian. He was an immigrant. Yes, Chilaxian from Cheliax.
Is that a real thing?
Yes, Cheliax is a real country.
My dad was Chilaxian, man. Okay. Do I know his name?
Give me 1 second. I don't know if we went over that.
Writing that down because that's hilarious.
Chilaxian. Cheliax. Hold on. I'm finding my. This is what I'm looking for. Right. Okay. No, that's not it. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah. So the only thing you knew is that your father was sort of a Chilaxian immigrant, named Gregan. But
Regent?
yeah,
Okay.
but that's really all you know about him.
Did I know my mom's name at all?
Yes, you know your mother's name was Melissa.
How did I get such a weirdo name and it was like Greg and Melissa?
I don't know, man. I didn't pick your name.
Okay. So were they both Chilaxian immigrants or just my dad?
No, just him. She was from around here.
Okay. Just so I don't forget that again. My father was a Chilaxian immigrant. His name was Gregan, and my mother's name was Melissa. Any more than that, I really don't know.
You notice her brow kind of furrows for a second, but she sighs. She says, "Yes, I had heard of your father. I don't know. I can't say I know where he is now. The last I had heard, many years ago, he strode off into the wilderness looking for the hag that killed his wife. Where he went after that, I have no reckoning."
So a hag did kill my mother then?
He says, "I knew her. She was..."
You knew my mom?
Yes, she was a good woman.
Can you tell me anything about her?
What would you like to know?
Just personality traits or what she looked like? I have no memory of her.
Roll me another persuasion check.
Would you like to know about her? What was her constitution modifier?
I'm a chick. What did my mommy look like?
Did she have eyes?
She kind of you see Shalelu kind of lean back in her chair. She says, "She was a beautiful woman. She had long red hair, fair complexion. She was quite the object of few men's eye in town."
Trendane's just mad because my mom was prettier than his.
No.
Okay, would you have any idea as to why a hag would have killed her?
She kind of her eyes kind of cast down a little bit sullenly. She says, "No, no. It's a long story as to why she ended up where she did. I can't say I know all of it, but
Can you give me the abridged version?
the only bit that I really know for sure is that not long after they'd been brought together, your mother and father ceased to see eye to eye on things. She felt a bit trapped. She was a free spirit after all. Him not so much. I know they disagreed on things. They fought. After that, I don't really know what happened.
So, this was after I was born?
Would have been... might have been around the same time.
That sucks. Why would my parents quarreling lead to someone killing her?
I don't know. I would say there are some things that we need to sometimes see with our own eyes. She says as she kind of leans in and kind of whispers very softly. She says, if you really want to know what happened to your parents, I would seek out the Tickwood.
The hag?
There are things in this world that are not always exactly what they may seem. I am afraid I can't say any more than that.
Could you point me in her direction at least?
Again, I don't know where this creature is. I know where the woods are. After that, you'll have to navigate on your own.
That's good enough.
She nods. She says, the Tickwood is a small forest a few miles outside of town. Runs along the cliffs to the north, just in the shadow of the Devil's Platter. I'd be careful. There are a lot of things that live in that forest. It's dark and tangled, but if you stay true and you keep your feet, you may find answers you did not expect.
Okay, so I'm just gonna thank her for her time and then go find the rest of my crew.
Okay.
That I have no idea where they are.
Yeah. Once
one of them
you
looks like Metallica.
Once you
Follow
leave
the
the
screams.
tavern, it's pretty. I mean, it's pretty easy to sort of follow the crowd of people that are now making their way towards the glassworks, as clearly something has happened in town.
That and the smell of burning flesh, you know.
It'd be like all encapsulated, and like if it ever broke, it would just be awful.
That's inside. There's probably no smell coming from the glass statue.
Okay, so I'm gonna like.
All right, well, we'll
go
say that
find
you
my
can.
buddies. Be like,
Because they're kind of leaving and also carrying Ameko over to the cathedral and stuff. So we'll say that by the time they're getting out of Brodert's place.
oh shit! You killed a Mako?
No, they didn't kill Ameko. We'll say that you can catch up with them just as you guys are leaving Brodert Quink's place. Right after that sort of big collapse. All right.
Okay.
No, we did not kill Ameko. Her brother beat the crap out of her.
Wait, who's in the glass?
Her father.
And then I left her tied up and carried her like a belt.
He's not kidding.
No, that actually happened.
He even showed us a picture.
Yeah, I was gonna say you showed us a
Not
picture.
my proudest moment. I didn't know who she was.
I was gonna say you didn't know who she was. That's why I told you.
Oh,
put her
so it
down.
wasn't like, hey, I'm a jackass.
No, it's just
Partially.
I mean, yeah, I'm still a jackass, but I mean, that wasn't the reason per se.
It was like accidental jackassery.
It was. No, it was.
Okay.
he had to
Anyways,
keep his
No,
hands
that was pretty
free.
intentional. I mean, how did you accidentally wear somebody as a belt?
He had to keep his hands free for.
Dude, that sounds
crap.
like super sexual. I'm gonna wear you like a belt, baby. What?
No, she was folded over backwards.
He's supposed to be our paladin, by the way. Yeah, your face exactly, Ashley.
I'm still working on that part. I'm still working on it. I'm
That's
sorry.
a paladin
He's a paladin in training?
of the holiest order, by the way.
All right. So so you guys have caught up with
Thank
each
you.
other. You guys have caught up with each other. Again, everyone in town. This is just after the glassworks, and there is a kind of a sound of something in the distance, kind of collapsing, and a huge plume of dust rising into the air beyond the trees outside the town.
You said it was to the northeast, right?
From where you are, it's pretty much directly east.
Okay. Yeah, because we're way up over there.
Yeah. So let me move you guys here. So what do you guys want to do?
We want to run towards the noise.
Okay.
I'm
Oh.
running towards the noise.
All right. So Kismet, you are with them. Let me.
Yay, my buddies. That didn't whore me out while I was gone.
Man, she
Oh, we didn't say
walked
we
a
didn't do
long
that.
way.
Oh, we needed to make money. So we're no longer staying at that one inn, by the way. We're
I
staying.
mean, we had all these cells in the guardhouse that they let us
Why
use.
can't you
so-
whore Balin out?
Our
We're
gear
staying
is
at-
looking
Oh,
good.
we didn't say we didn't do that either.
Yeah,
You guys actually ran a special at one point, so
yeah.
it's fun. Yeah.
Eiffel Tower the shit out of somebody. It was amazing.
Me, him, and the donkey.
I mean, no. So we're moving
Oh.
east.
No, please tell me more about the donkey.
Don't.
Oh, Adam was
'Cause I will.
practicing the shape-shifting.
I will also provide links.
Did you just say that?
I didn't hear what was said.
Adam was practicing his shape-shifting.
Well, hello.
Oh god. All right, I'm moving on here.
See, I tried to tell you, but no.
Yeah, I
Um,
need another beer.
All right. So you guys are coming up. Outside the city, and you have to leave here. I'll actually bring you to the Hinterlands map here. You have to leave Sandpoint, which is right here, where you see the party token. Right there. And
Yay!
you have to travel actually outside the city, about here. By the way, ignore the mile scale on this map because it's not remotely correct. You have to travel probably about 1.5 miles outside the city into the hills that you see that kind of rising up on the hills, and some of you passed this on the way here. There is sort of, you notice there's kind of surrounded by farmland. There's a large house, and not far from it, there is what used to be a very tall tower, stone tower, which is now a pile of rubble with smoke kind of drifting up from it. And you can see many, many people from town, farmers and citizens and stuff, have sort of gathered here and are like standing around the base of this tower, at the bottom of this hill, kind of like gawking at this collapsed tower, talking amongst themselves, and this and that. You can see like 1 or 2 guardsmen are here like trying to keep them back and keep the peace, but absent a sheriff. The only one that you instantly recognize, actually some of you might instantly recognize a woman who is here kind of trying to moderate things, who you recognize from the festival as the mayor, Kendra Devon. And she's just sort of standing up on this hill, like, urging people to stay back and to kind of keep their distance.
I'm going to knock my arrow and shoot her in the ass. No, I'm just kidding.
In the ass?
Well, yeah. Where else?
Seemed to work for me last week.
So, what do you guys want to do?
Oh, you're looking at us.
Yeah, you guys.
Because I know exactly what I would do in this particular case, and I've tried to curb myself a little bit. So
No, do it. Wait, is it improper?
the sheriff would probably think so.
Do
Well,
we
the
care?
sheriff's not here. We're the sheriff, so do
Yeah,
what
That's
you do.
that's
Yeah, you guys.
fine.
There's no sheriff here.
So I'm gonna look at Balin and be like, "Let's handle this." I'm gonna put my
I don't
shades
see.
on.
I don't see no cops.
No cop, no
I
law.
love how we went like full gangster.
We just all get out there and tilt our crossbows sideways. Get the fuck out of here! The arrows all fall out.
What?
Damn it!
Why are they talking like that?
All right, Balin, lead the way. Let's do this.
I'll step up next to the mayor, I guess. You're having some difficulties, madam.
She kind of looks at you. She says, hello. I've seen you at the sheriff's office. You're those heroes that he's put in charge of. Keep. Well, it's a good thing you're here. I've of course been having a little difficulty keeping the crowd at bay.
Would you like some help in that regard?
Well, the crowd, I think I'm a little bit less worried about, but my concern is, well, this tower. I mean, I don't know. I don't know why it collapsed. But not only that, some of the guards who were on scene here, they claim to have seen things in the rubble. They don't really know what, but we're trying to keep the people back just in case there's anything dangerous. I know better, but everyone says this tower used to be the home of a dangerous witch.
So,
What kind of-
no, you don't need help with the crowd.
The crowd, no, but if you wouldn't mind assisting my men in clearing the scene so we can make sure that it's safe to approach, I would be more than grateful.
All right. So I'll start moving in towards the which guards said they saw something.
She looks like up the hill, and you see there's one guy that's kind of standing like just in front of the rubble, and he's got like a crossbow kind of standing there. She says, James, come here, and he kind of rushes down the hill. He says, yes, Mayor. She says, see, tell them what you'd found in the rubble. I'll be here dealing with the citizens and trying to keep any kind of rumors and panic from welling up. If you need me, just ask.
Likewise. James,
Yes, sir.
what did you see in the rubble?
Can't be sure exactly, but we came up on the tower to see if there was anyone injured, and well, we think we saw some bodies in there, not really human.
So not really human. What did they seem like?
Hard to tell. They were beaten up pretty bad, but looked like they were kind of brown and scaly.
But where are the bodies now?
Are they still in there?
Still beneath the rubble. We haven't moved anything.
All right.
And
good
how
enough.
did you see the bodies?
We went up to the rubble, looked, saw them, then we cordoned it off.
Were they still shaped like humans? 2 arms, 2 legs, maybe 1 head?
As far as I could tell.
Okay.
2 if they were male.
Those
So they just
which
needed lotion.
it's a bit of moisturizing. We have some bag balm and no. All right.
I like how
All right,
Josh's
James,
friend is just staring at his screen.
Yeah, I like that. I was like, hello. How are you doing, man? Whatever he's watching is it's like any of our audience who might be epileptic or anyway. See right there, photoreactive. We now return you to battle seizure robots. All right. Thank you, James. If we have any other questions, you can go back to your post wherever you were standing, or help the mayor. I don't. And I'll head up towards the. No, actually, James, show me. Show me, please.
You want him to? You're asking him to show you the bodies?
Show me where the bodies were.
I think we're telling him to show us. We're not asking.
Yeah.
No. That's I was reading something, so I was just clarifying. He says, "Right away, sir." And he takes you. Let me just make sure I'm looking at the right.
That's nice. Look at the sheriff.
Because the sheriff's an ass.
See, no, I like ass.
Okay. All right.
Well, I can't say he's a dick either. Then.
Well, no. Can you just be wrong?
He's gonna so he'll lead you up the hill, and it's not a far walk until you come across there's sort of an enormous heap of cracked stone and splintered wood that sort of that made up the tower that sort of lies in a low mound here. It seems to have tumbled partially down the hill, so like at least not the side that all the crowd is on, but like the other side, there's just like most of the tower is just gonna collapse down the hill. There appears to be a little bit of like what might be the second floor of the tower, not the whole thing, just like a chunk of it is still left, along with enough rubble that leads kind of forming a natural ramp up to it. But he'll kind of he'll sort of point he just kind of leads you around and points into sort of the first floor area of the tower. Now, you can see the door that leads into the first floor, but the actual sort of walls surrounding it have not collapsed. So the first floor is not really accessible from the outside. He kind of points like in the rubble of the sort of turned over tower. You can see what looks like some sort of beaten and battered corpses that he is gesturing at. You can just make out like a little bit of one like arm and a leg and stuff, and sort of the torso of another. Not much of them are visible, but you can definitely see them as he's gesturing.
You can see individual body parts.
Yeah, you can definitely see that they're there. You just like not the whole body is visible on either. There appears to be two.
I'll walk up and I'll pull on one of the arms to see if it comes loose.
Of course you will.
You can roll me a strength check. It's pretty buried in rubble.
I mean, I'm just like casually pulling just to see if it pops out.
Yeah, no, it's not just gonna yank out. No.
It's still
Can we
attached,
tell
guys.
why it collapsed at all?
Gravity.
You mean
say
the
gravity?
tower? The tower itself?
Magic advancement cannot be made without heaps.
You want to know if you can guess why the tower itself collapsed?
Yeah, just by looking around, can we discern if it's gonna fall on us or what happened?
Well, okay, so let me see if I have a map here because I may.
Do you have like any like detect magical stuff? Aren't you like a magical type person
Probably.
that does magic-y stuff? I don't actually remember what your character.
You probably
No,
are a
we
magical type person, or you probably have that spell.
All right. So this is what you guys are looking at right now, right? You guys, and I'll use this same party token to the front. You guys are like right here, like looking into the bodies in the rubble, like around here.
What about
has this
the
been
house?
rubble for a while, or is it new
No,
rubble?
it just collapsed.
It's
No,
just
this tower just collapsed.
So we should all stand in one place and jump.
Yeah.
crisscross. Yeah.
The house that's next to the tower, what condition is it in?
The mansion nearby is in perfect shape. It looks like.
How far away is it?
Probably about I don't know, probably a couple hundred. Like, it's not right next door. It's
Okay.
It's a decent distance away.
Okay.
I blacked out that
Are you
little area
asking
because
about
that's
the mansion.
that
For us
area.
too, or just the...
What's up?
I was just seeing if Balin was mentioning the mansion to our characters, or is he just asking a question? Okay.
If I was, I would have said it like this.
All right. If you wanted to gauge, let me check this again. If you wanted to gauge how the tower possibly collapsed, I would allow you to make an intelligence check. I mean, there's really not a knowledge engineering skill anymore. That's because that would be a Pathfinder thing. I'd allow you to make a check, but to see if you can gain some idea. But it'd be tough without any sort of training in engineering.
How many inspiration tokens can somebody donate to her right now?
I was like, I have a -1 to intelligence somehow.
Well,
because I can't add. So, I'm gonna look at everybody and go, gee, guys, I wonder if we can figure out together how the thing fell and stuff. And then maybe
and then I'm gonna look at you and I'm gonna be like, why? Why don't we just go investigate what's inside? We're not detectives, we're adventurers.
But if we're gonna investigate what's inside, then wouldn't it behoove us to know why the big thing is not big anymore? Because it went.
I'm gonna just start.
It collapsed, obviously.
I'm gonna just start walking and looking to see if there's an entrance into the rubble.
There is an entrance. There's a front door. It looks like the whole frame has been buckled and collapsed on. So, not getting in that way.
But the house is untouched, right?
It's not a house. You're looking at a tower. The mansion nearby is completely untouched.
All right, I'm gonna go to the mansion nearby and knock on the door.
Before you actually do, as you kind of start walking that direction, James the guard will kind of grab your arm. He says, "What you doing, my friend?"
I'm gonna look at James as he grabs my arm and I'm gonna say, "What are you doing?"
Bitch!
No. I just that the mansion belongs to the wizard Hunclay, and word is it, he's got all kinds of magical traps and protections on his house to keep unwanted visitors
we've
out.
got a wand.
We got a wand and we got some books we want to sell him, and I'm gonna show him some of the books.
And we've also got our caster back who can use magic shit now.
Yeah. So
maybe I don't know.
So I'm gonna tap James on the shoulder, and I'm gonna say, "Don't worry, we got this." And then I'm gonna.
Wait a minute, Adam. What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be getting dirt?
What? No. I don't do that to me.
So I mean, he's just saying, you go talk to him. I mean, if he's even there, I don't think anyone's seen him in months.
So you guys didn't even go to the door of the person that's closest to the tower to check there first as to why the tower collapsed?
We knocked on his door. Ain't no answer.
That's sufficient enough investigation. Good work.
Like, job here is done.
I'll make sure you get an award for that.
I don't think you understand, friend. He's never around. No one sees him.
No. All right, I'm gonna look at Balin, and I'm gonna just lean into Balin, and I'm gonna say, is there any purpose in us investigating why the tower fell, or should we continue what we came out here for?
Given the fact that this was the next place we were going to go, and it collapsed right before we head over here, yes, we should definitely check this out.
We would be so screwed without you.
Do we all want to go to the mansion, or do some of us wanted to stay here and investigate while other people go to the mansion?
We should split up and look for clues. You take the girls and go that way. I'll take Scooby and go this way.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm not in platform. Am I Scooby right now? I haven't shapeshifted. I'm not Scooby.
Patience.
Close enough.
The donkey.
Josh, you're having a seizure right now in your room.
Josh is sad that he agreed.
You don't actually have to lean over and block the screen. I was kind of kidding.
Alright, so what do you guys want to do?
I want to figure out what thing fell down on people that need lotion.
I was going to start moving blocks off of some of the remains and see if I can.
You can do that if you want. Yeah.
I know. I was telling them. Even though you asked the question, I was telling them what I was going to do.
Hey, you weren't doing it in the voice, so I was confused.
That's true.
Yeah.
But he
Do the voice.
I was going to.
Kitty's having a stroke.
One eye.
It's my fault.
Move this.
Wait, I got a wand. I'll help him.
I think we should move at least a few of these pieces of rubble and see if we can identify what kind of creatures these are.
I'm the strong one, so I mean, I guess I could.
Could I?
Of this story.
Could I use Oh, I have my thing up here right now. Could I use my nature knowledge to know what these creatures are, or recognize if I?
Yeah. If once they pull some, I mean, you could do it before, or if you'd like to wait for them to sort of pull some of the rocks off the bodies to get a better look, you can do that. But yes, you could definitely use knowledge nature to attempt to identify the bodies.
It tastes like a lizard, man.
I have no idea what you're rolling.
I just wanted to see if I could lift a block or not.
I'm
like at a 0.
You're like.
I don't know.
No.
The blocks are prone. Doesn't she get advantage?
No, because they're not.
Gravity did this to me.
I'll help Balin lift the block and start
Okay.
so that I can investigate, continue this.
Yeah. So between you, Balin, and Zach, you can all kind of clear some of the rubble off of one of these corpses. Go ahead and roll me a nature check, Xantor.
Because there is probably dirt that you might need underneath all this
a
rubble.
nat 20.
Drink, sir.
I will drink from my tea. Now, see, this is good because this nat 20 is actually curing me of my cough. So, thank you for this.
Aw. Yes,
It doesn't go down the wrong pipe and you end up choking on live
Yeah.
stream.
True.
That would...
Good point.
All right. So, as you pull as they pull the blocks off of this thing, you instantly realize this creature is much smaller than you. It's not as small as a goblin. It's a little bit bigger than a goblin. It is brown, kind of scaly skin and a long reptilian face. You almost instantly recognize these because you've seen them before in your, when you were with your tribe. Yeah, these are kobolds.
I'm gonna look at the guys and be like, "Hey guys, we got dead kobolds." I'm gonna
metal?
I'm gonna look at the.
They kobolds.
Is it wearing any gear? Can I loot the body?
It's wearing very battered, leather scrap armor. Anything else it was holding is long gone.
No pouches? Are there any pouches?
No. This thing has been
What
smashed
about
by
between
the
his
rubble.
ass cheeks? Maybe
Can I tell how long it's been dead?
Yeah, I mean,
Kings.
you.
This is
you
not
can,
We Three Kings.
If you'd like to make a medicine check to get detailed information, you could. But just based on the fact that this thing is crushed beneath the rubble and the blood around it is still not warm, but is still kind of tacky, you assume it probably died either shortly before the collapse or with the collapse.
I think Frosties have problems. Does it look like they were killed by the collapse, or were they dead before the building collapsed?
It's hard to tell exactly. These things are smashed up. Your most logical guess is it died in the collapse.
Are we going to keep digging, or do you want to go to the mansion?
Nobody wants to do this. Nobody's like, why are these things dead?
Well, Balin does.
Sorry about that.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I would also like to know why they died.
So,
Wait,
like
you
I
think
said,
it's in
the
the
first floor is not accessible, but the way the rubble is collapsed is kind of forming a ramp up to the second floor.
Let's go up the ramp, guys. The second floor is accessible. The way that the floor has fallen.
The way that the rubble fell?
Good eye, donkey.
Nice.
Druid.
Let's go that way.
I say we send the lightest person
Donkey,
up first.
why don't you stay out of this? Yeah, let's send the lightweight. Let her pull her weight because she hasn't contributed.
I can't lift shit. I'm struggling
so
under my
March.
own weight.
No. We just want you to walk up and make sure it doesn't
Start
collapse.
Okay. I'm gonna athletically hop from rubble to rubble spot and get
Might
to the
want
top.
to roll that athletics check there again.
Shut up.
I mean,
Well,
you can take your time and sort of. It's not the rubble is kind of coming out from under you and stuff, but it's not necessarily all that hard to sort of pull yourself up. And once you've kind of crawled your way up to the top. You are actually up here, and you see sort of this floor is now open to the sky above. The sort of exposed upper floor contains really only what looks to be a bunch of smashed furniture and rubble and stuff that's, brickwork that's fallen down here. But what you can see is there appears to be a trap door set in the floor against the northeastern wall. But there is a pretty heavy piece of timber that has fallen over it.
I know just the person to move that. Okay, so I'm gonna yell down and tell them what I see. And is the only way to get to it from, to climb up and then climb down?
What's up?
Same way you...
Yeah, I was gonna say, is the only way to get to the trapdoor to go up the way I went and then, shimmy down into the open area? Shimmy.
There's no really, you don't have to drop down, you just climb up the ramp onto the second floor, where you are.
Oh, okay, so the trapdoor is, with me.
It's on the second floor, yeah.
Nice.
Yes, please.
Bye!
Alright, so you wanna yell down?
Dudes. Yeah.
Okay.
Bring your muscles.
Go, Adam.
We shall join her on the second floor.
He's like,
Probably you and Balin, Josh. You guys are the strength guys. I'm the wisdom.
couldn't you, turn into an elephant and move it with your big floppy trunk?
No,
I
you
could, but I'm not going to. Because I don't know what an elephant is.
can't. Well,
Oh.
and
Also, it
it's-
may collapse the floor. And...
And I can't.
I guess that would
right
fix
now.
the problem, too.
Pass against an animal
Shut
right
up with your logic.
Can't.
So
Okay,
send the
so-
two strong guys.
Guys, what's going on? Who's going up?
I believe that Zach and I are going to be moving a big piece of timber.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
You guys,
We're going up.
you guys,
Make my way downtown.
yeah, you guys crawl your way up the rubble kind of slide to the second floor. When you get up there, you can realize anyone of average strength could probably haul this timber off. So with both of you guys, you could easily just lift it off.
She's lazy. She didn't want to
I'm
move
doing a
it.
strength
That's
check
it.
anyways.
Yeah, you with Balin's help, you just lift this thing and throw it off to the side. It is a pretty heavy timber, but again, you don't necessarily need to lift it and shot put it. Anyone of average strength could just push it.
It's more of a
so yeah,
caber toss, really.
so the timber is moved, and you're kind of looking at this trap door.
I'm gonna move up. Are there any locks on the door?
No.
Kismet check for traps.
No lock. No, there's no lock on the trap door.
We have a wand.
Okay.
We should probably use the wand.
You do have a wand.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
we didn't
step
have how many
out.
charges it has.
Mm-hmm.
You
That's
should
why I
give
didn't want to use it till we went to the mansion.
You should give it to Kismet.
I kind of want to, but I kind of don't.
Yeah, she might fuck it up.
Yeah.
Don't
I mean, I might give it
to
to her to let her use it, and then she has to give it back. But I don't know. Can you detect magic? And see if there is any anything's coming from that door before we open it.
I would love to detect magic. How do I do that?
I don't know.
To tell him that you're going to detect magic.
Monsignor GM, may
What's up?
I do detecting of magic?
I mean,
He's not a GM, he's a DM.
I'm pretty sure it's a cantrip you have. Let me check right now. I mean, it's a cantrip. It should be on your spell list.
She's asking if she may, not if she can.
Yeah.
I think she's actually
Oh
asking
no,
both.
I was asking if I can. And
Oh,
I have 2 cups of sugar.
Detect magic is
So sugar
no.
will kill you.
Detect magic is a first level spell. Wow.
yeah, I was like, I feel like I would have put that there.
No, that's
if I-
yeah. Detect magic is a first level spell. You can cast it, but it will use one of your spell slots.
you can cast it if you have it prepared.
I don't have it prepared.
She probably doesn't have any first level spells prepared though, because she
What?
wasn't here when we leveled up.
Oh.
But you do have a wand. She can cast it using the wand.
Hey, can I use the wand? Let me use the wand. Let me use the wand. Let me use the wand.
We don't actually know what the wand does.
I don't
No,
care what.
yeah, you were told it. You were told
You
what
did
the
get-
wand did.
Yeah, from the crazy guy who had a drawer full of wands.
Well, that's entirely up to you.
Okay, I'll take out the wand, and I will hand it to Kismet. Then I will say, "Hold on a second," and then I will, without the wand in my hand, I am going to show her the same gesture that the crazy guy showed me on how to use it.
Yes, you will do a swish and flick.
Leviosa!
Okay, so you're
And I'm
holding
going
the
to
wand
stand
in your
back.
hand and showing me how to use it? Is that where
What?
we've gotten so far with this?
I've given you the wand, and then I've showed you without the wand in my hand how the crazy man with the plants showed me how to use it. And then
Swish
I'm going
and flick, dude. Swish
I'm
and
gonna
flick.
go back down to the first floor and hide.
I'm going to back
underneath-
up just a little bit.
Just in case.
I'm gonna hide underneath like shelter.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna swish and flick this bitch and see what happens.
Right.
You kind of
Leviosa.
you kind of take some time and sort of attune yourself to the feel of the magic of this wand, and as you just kind of wave it towards the trap door, you hear a kind of a shimmering sound, and you don't detect anything.
I think I wasted one of the wand thingies.
All right, well, I'm going to walk up to Kismet. I'm going to take the wand back, and I'm going to put it in my bag. And
Way
And
to
then
go,
I'm going to
Lycon.
proceed to open the door and see if anything weird happens when I open the trap door.
Like an
gonna
exploding
take a
gas
step back.
cloud or poison
Spiders.
needles or spikes or yeah.
The three-headed Harry Potter
You
dog.
guys might want to stand back.
Yeah, anything that wasn't magic now can happen.
Alright, so no detection. What are you guys doing?
He just said he was opening the.
You said I was going to
yeah.
open the door.
Sorry, I was
He
typing
was
something.
taking some night
You haul the trap door open, and you're kind of looking at a ladder going down, and it appears to be going down into the darkened first floor below.
All right, well, I'm going to get on my belly, and I'm going to slide forward. I'm going to look over, because I have dark vision. What do I see?
Okay. You see that it appears as you're looking down the hole, the tower's large ground floor has mostly collapsed under the rubble. Much like there's only a small section of the second floor that's still intact for you guys to stand on. The first floor is very similar in that almost the entire half of it has been destroyed, but what's left is what appears to be a section pretty clear of debris. You can see another trapdoor, this one made of iron, that is set into the floor directly below the one that you were sort of looking down from, as well as what looks like shattered wooden furniture that's kind of lying scattered around. And you can see another kind of corpse of one of these small scaled creatures that is sort of pummeled in the corner.
It's like buried under stuff. It's not just laying there.
It's more exposed than the other two were, but it's still kind of battered and got like things dropped on top of it.
I'm going to tilt my ear in. Do I hear any gasps, breaths, or anything coming
Roll me a
from
perception
said
check.
creature?
Let me turn the sounds down.
Not bad.
I'm the detective, remember? It's the only thing I'm good at.
You
And
don't hear
growing
any. You
facial
don't
hair.
hear any sounds of breathing or anything like that.
Okay, I'm going to get up from my prone position and relay this message to all of my compatriots. There is another part of the floor, there's another trap door, it looks a little more heavy duty, and a slightly less buried, possibly dead kobold downstairs.
Slightly less buried.
I'm gonna run past Lycon, grab the ladder, and start climbing down.
Okay.
Into the pitch black dark.
I'm an elf, I can see.
All
And
right.
he's crazy, so it
You,
doesn't matter if he can
you
or not.
jump down into the first floor. You kind of land near the iron trap door in the floor. What do you want to do?
Land on it.
Well, so that my human friends can see, I'm gonna go ahead and cast my cantrip of Produce Flame. Like,
Sure.
there's a light source for you guys to come on down.
Yeah,
Yay.
sure. You
Suddenly
light,
you hear a
you
dragon
light this,
going, "Welcome." Ciao.
You light this tiny little space up, and you kind of everyone can
He's my
see.
friend.
You guys want to follow him down?
No.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll follow him down.
Better. Adam
And I'm not going to touch the metal door. I make an
Okay.
effort to make
So
sure
you
I
guys-
jump all away from it.
Yeah, eventually you guys all kind of jump down into this small inner space. Again, not really a lot in here, kind of shattered furniture and stuff aside from this iron door.
I'm gonna point at the iron door and I'm gonna be like, Lycon, checking for traps.
I can do
Please.
that. What do I need to roll to check for traps? Perception, insight, investigation.
If you want to roll for traps, investigation, sure.
That helps so much.
And while you're doing that, I'm going to thank
Nice.
Mr. Zermus. Is that Zermus or Zermu?
Drink!
Zermus for following. Welcome to the madness, my friend, as you join Dice Thulu's embrace with the rest of us. Welcome, man. Thank you.
Grapefruit beer is not good on the third swig.
I don't know if we want to thank Zermus. He just commented.
What's
He
Zermus
said,
say?
kill the party and take everyone's stuff.
Well, I mean, it is a
Gonna take the
legitimate
stuff.
tactic.
We're all dead.
What is that? That's not very nice.
Plus, we're all kind of poor.
Unsubscribe, unlike.
You're blocked from viewing us. All you see are dancing monkeys when you watch our stream now.
That's pretty much what everybody sees anyway.
All right.
Well, now that you're back, yeah.
So you were Lycon. You were
By the way, Ash, that's mean.
Lycon. You were investigating this door. Is there anything in particular you're looking for, or are you just kind of checking it to the best? You know, it for
Locks,
general
traps, anything
door's
mechanical
not-
in nature.
The door's not locked. As you kind of run your tool around the edge, you don't feel any kind of latches or hooks or pins that would indicate there's anything attached to it. You check the hinges. You don't see. They don't feel like any springs or anything behind them. Seems clean.
All right, I will relay that information as well. That there doesn't seem to be anything mechanically trapped with this door, and if we wish to check it for magic traps, we can enlist our resident magical user, if we wish.
Oh, Zermus from Starcat Game. Okay. I know who that is.
I had to look it up.
Before we continue, the tokens on the landing page, those are all updated with HP and stuff?
I don't know.
I don't know. The ones on the splash page, like you guys have those all set up with your level 2 HP.
You can
I
update it to
believe
your
it is.
character sheet too, can't you?
What's up?
Yeah. It's linked to the character.
Okay, yeah, no,
Okay.
I was just checking because I was gonna copy them, and so if I needed to place them somewhere, I just want to make sure. Okay, so what do you guys want to do?
Do we need to have anybody checked the body yet to see if
I'll check it. I'll check the body.
Check if it's dead by
Alright,
sliding
what do
a
you
knife
wanna
through
look
its
for?
throat.
What do you want to check it for?
See if it has any pouches or anything on it.
we're not getting paid for this.
Zach,
Yeah,
what
we
do
can
you,
recoup our.
Zach, what are you checking it for?
He took it away from me.
Oh no, we can't both check, so it's fine. Adam can check. He has. I think you have. What's it called? Fucking. I don't have any in perception or. I have investigation. I have investigation.
Nah, it
can
wouldn't
use.
be an investigation check.
So yeah, perception. I'm pretty lame on perception. So if you've got perception,
Whatever,
you go
just
for it.
whoever wants to do it.
I'm doing it.
Okay.
I got it. Perception.
Yeah,
we
go
just
for
don't
it.
want him doing medicine. Sometimes he's not so good.
All right, see, that's what I'm fucking talking about.
That was one unlucky medicine roll. Otherwise, that's weird because I have a really high medicine score. So
I know it is great.
Yeah, Adam is never allowed to do fucking first aid
I might
ever
be a
again.
sucky druid. I don't know how that happens. Like nature and wisdom and animal handling, all. Go ahead.
That's when you wind up putting a tourniquet on someone's neck. I'm telling you, man, that's how that happens.
So, Xantor, as you're kind of going over this, what's it called? This creature is wearing more kind of battered and scarred leather armor. It looks like it was probably carrying stuff on it, both weapons and possibly items, but most of those got destroyed in the collapse. Though it does look like there appears to be one thing, like one kind of heavy thing rattling around in one of its leather pouches that seems to have escaped being crushed.
What is it?
It's grandmother's skin.
Dibs.
As you pull it out, it appears to be a glass flask that is filled with a red liquid.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna take the glass flask full with the red liquid. I'm gonna hand it to Zach. I'm gonna be like, "Here, drink this."
I promptly ingest the liquid.
You can recover
That's a joke.
one. Okay. You're not actually drinking it.
No, he's not.
Don't do me like that, because I will hold you to it next time.
Oh, okay. Sorry. It was Adam's fault, man. He's peer pressure.
That he never said drink it. He just handed it to you.
He did.
No, he did say drink it. He said drink this.
Oh, well, that's...
He did say drink it.
Well, yeah. Bridge, jump, etc. Okay, so...
Would you jump off a bridge if somebody told you to? Not again.
I trusted you, Adam. I fucking
first
trusted you, man.
I got your 1 hit point back. What do you mean? I
right.
mean you no harm. Plus,
what do you-
obviously, I'm a doctor, so I could help you if you get injured. Don't worry, I got
Stayed
you.
at a hotel last night.
So,
Hey, Ren, what do we got to do to figure out what this red liquid is?
you've actually being that you've worked in and around the church for a while, you've seen quite a few of these be made. This is a cure potion.
Okay, perfect. See, so now, getting that given away, now it's okay because we investigated it and we know now. Perfect. Awesome. So it's a healing potion.
I'm gonna say we open the metal door.
Do we want to check for magical traps, since I checked for physical traps? Or we can just open it. Either way.
Let's just open
it.
We just open it. We'll be here all day. I got a feeling
YOLO.
there's another trap door underneath.
Yeah, Zach.
So
Zach grips the handle, busts it open.
All right, you pull this door open. It is leading down into what appears to be a large room below, which also is very, very dark.
I cast produce flame again. Illuminate the next room.
No, Lycon can fucking see in the dark. Well, whatever.
So can he see in the dark. Actually, so can she see in the dark.
We can see in the dark. It's just you two who can't. So we're helping you guys out if we have to roll for initiative. So I'm trying to work ahead of the possibility of some shit already being in there. So they lose.
Well, we're just gonna peek in.
You're right.
No.
You're right.
No. If something's hiding in the shadows and you just take the shadows away, boom. Initiative lost to everybody. We're on the same page. I'm the only one who has my face in there as I cast Produce Flame. I can handle it.
So you're casting Produce Flame.
Go for it.
Are you actually like the flame stays in your hand? I don't know if you can just sort of float it around. Do you want to sort of throw it like fireball down there, or do you want to like just drop down yourself?
No, it appears in your hand, remains for the duration. I guess
Take your arm and then do this.
you can hurl the flame at a creature. So, can I just hurl the flame into the room?
Yeah, you could throw the fire at the floor below you.
I'll throw the fire at the floor below me.
Okay, it's not going to
Last
burn
long.
for terribly long, but it will give you enough time to get a glimpse of what the terrain is like down there.
I'll throw it in and then I'll move away so Lycon can poke his head in.
It's already gone by the time I get there.
You're
And I can see in the dark.
It's a small room. How do you already get there? This is
So
me
while
respecting-
they're arguing, I just kind of poke my head in and see what I can see.
Okay, so the sort of there you see a tile floor. It's a little bit different than the one in the tower. The room is much more expansive than than you kind of would expect from the size of the tower. As the flame illuminates a little bit, but after that, you see it going off into shadow. Just before the flame kind of dies out, you can see there's more dirt and masonry that's kind of scattered about the floor here. As it appears, the walls have buckled, and you can just see from where you are, sort of the flame glinting off something that looks like a tall sort of metal statue, a little bit to the north of where you are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Turn head, repeat what I see. Hey guys, there's a statue-y thing. Let's go look at it.
Oh, yes, things went so well the last time I dealt with this statue.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna look at Balin and I'm gonna point to my bag and be like, The wand. Should we let her try it
Ooh,
again?
can I play with the wand again?
You guys want to like wait until we log off so you guys can do that? Chris is a married man now. You can't play with his wand. Only his wife gets to do that. Unless they've got like an open relationship thing. I don't know.
This is taking a turn.
Can I look around and see if there's any torches in the room or any torches nearby?
Are we in the
You're
room?
muted.
Are you still?
You're muted, Askren.
Are you actually jumping down in?
Me?
No, I was just looking in the room.
It does. There don't
Yes. Yes.
appear to be any lit torches. There may be some sconces, but there don't appear to be anything in them.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
I'm gonna suggest to the crew that we all just kind of storm into this room and start fucking kicking shit in and taking names.
All right. So
I mean, we're
Zach's
walking around
going first,
like
and
rats.
then Adam's
right now.
going second, and then Kiz
I'm gonna-
is going next, and then me and
I mean, what
Balin
could
will come in.
possibly be hiding in this? It's not big. It's not like a cavern, right? Like
Yeah.
there's not gonna be any like fell beasts in here that are gonna like fucking.
Alright. So you guys are gonna jump down in?
I'm going on in.
Okay.
Like
Hell no! I'm waiting till they go in.
I grab my
Gavin.
flask. I take a swig of my flat. Oh wait, hold up. Wait.
Not,
I just
not
went
the
in.
healing flask, the other one.
The other one. No, you remember the flask I had earlier?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I run with that one.
So wait, this is a paladin who drinks.
Yeah, paladins can drink. They just can't
Paladins
do
are allowed
evil
to
stuff.
drink. Yeah.
All right. So
Okay.
I will put you guys off over here. Lycon, you have. We'll give you a torch. There, you. Zach, let me just. No, that's all right. You jump in, and you are right here.
Oh, my screen just went black. Oh, there we go.
Yep.
Bloop, because we can't see anything.
Yeah, you can't see anything right now. He can though. So he will jump in. Zach, you're kind of looking around. You can just make
I have
out.
nothing on my screen like at all. Wait,
Are
hold up,
you
let me
sure?
zoom
Do you
out.
not have
No.
sight?
Kind of
Oh, there
I
we
have
go.
nothing.
up. pulling some notes
There
out
we
of
go.
my bag and
There you go.
Got
Okay.
it.
reading.
So you could see some collapsed rubble around here. You can see what's called. You can actually just make out at the corner of your vision. Let me just check what you can see. What look like some wooden beds that are, some of them have been smashed by falling rubble. The walls seem to have buckled in this place. Over here with the pink, all of this is like.
The stream is black.
Yeah, I know for you guys. Not
No,
for
no,
him.
for
That's
the-
because
your
that's
actual
'cause I'm the only
stream
one
is
who
black.
jumped it.
Let me check something. No, they can see.
No, they can't.
You can't.
Yes.
No, on the Twitch stream right now is pitch black.
Let me check.
I can see it just fine.
Yeah,
I
I'm
can-
looking
I
at
can see it
OBS right
fine on
now. It's
Twitch.
fine.
Oh, that's so weird. I can see it on.
You're not
Yeah.
supposed to be looking at that.
Don't worry.
Yeah,
About it.
we can't see it because we're not down there.
All right.
We're still in the fog of war.
So Zach, you're kind of looking. All this stuff over here is rubble, like it's just completely filled
That kind
like,
of
to the ceiling.
purplish color thing.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
just filled to the ceiling. And
So
that
there's
metal.
there's no mistaking it. Like that's for sure just rubble over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a very
Um,
untrusting guy.
No, I just like to make sure I know what I'm looking at. And then down below me, down like right here, is that like a door? Can I make out a door there?
Let me just check my dynamite. Yes, that is a door. That's a metal door.
A metal door, so not one for bashing. Okay, so I don't want to charge at that one. Okay, so I'm gonna just kind of like come right here, right quick. Just so I can take a look around here. And just with a quick look around, do I see any other figures or anything in the room at this point?
No, you don't see. You see a lot of here. Let me get a description here. You see sort of the walls of this chamber. You can tell have buckled sort of precariously in some places as the bricks have bulged out of the weight of all the collapsing rubble and debris on top of them. And masonry and dirt and stuff is scattered all over the floor around here. The dry rotted frames of several very simple beds lie sort of on the western side of the room here. and obviously sort of you saw the door to the south of you. You passed by what looked like a humanoid kind of rusted iron statue in an alcove to the north, and in here you don't see any figures or anything. Yeah, I mean, it's just you.
Okay, cool. So I'll just shout out to my homies up above and just tell them to get their asses down here.
All right.
All right.
I'm gonna shout down.
I'll do it more politely.
Statue moving.
You
Go
guys,
ahead,
Is
Bailey.
the statue moving?
Stare at the statue for a few seconds, and
Hold
then
on,
let
Bailey
me.
was gonna
You
say
don't know
something.
about the statue. I didn't tell you about the statue. I just said to come down here.
We already
Hold
knew
on,
the
Bailey
statue.
was gonna say something. You guys keep interrupting him. Go ahead, dude.
I was just reading from previous notes where I'm saying, I sent one of the remaining to check on the creatures in the tower. Slow down. Just a little bit.
so you guys want to join him in the room?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, so it says that in the little thing?
In the notes that we got, that we discovered, yeah.
Oh boy. Oh man.
That's the reason we came here. I'm gonna produce flame on one of the sconces, lighting one of the illuminating the room permanently.
Okay. Yeah.
Or I'll use my alchemist pack, whichever keeps a permanent flame.
Let me just put a thing here. Let me find a torch.
Whoosh. Shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Is that all it did?
There was already light in the room. I mean, I'm assuming you already had flame on yourself, and yeah, so don't.
Okay.
Plus, I have the opacity set for me. But yeah, there is a torch in the room. It is now lit up.
Yay.
All right. So what do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna go look at the statue, and I'm going to. Sorry, go ahead, dude.
I was just gonna say, can we all just inspect certain parts of the room so we can make it go faster? So I could come over here and inspect and roll something for perception or something. We can just get some investigating done real quick in this room. It doesn't seem like there's much in here.
Or we just say we're going to do that, and he has us all roll and tells us what we find.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We'll
I mean,
split
that's
up
what I'm
different
saying.
Parts of the room. I'm gonna go over here.
Okay. You're gonna go into the rubble here.
Yeah, I'm gonna look.
Okay.
Zach went first, so let him roll.
Yeah, I'll roll right now.
What are you looking for?
Well, you said that most of it looks like all moldy and like kind of almost like garbage. So
Yeah,
I'm
it's pretty old.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for anything that seems out of place as far as that type of stuff. So something that might seem maybe newer or shiny, or something that's not covered in dust or something like that.
Sure. Okay, he already left. Yeah, go ahead and roll me a perception check if you want to search.
Yeah, that's a decent roll, I guess.
You're kind of looking around, and some like rocks and rubble have fallen on a lot of the beds here. There's only like a couple mattresses, and they're old and kind of rotted out. But you do notice under one of the beds, sort of covered in dirt, there appears to be a metal chest, like a small box, probably about this a little bit smaller than a shoebox.
Dibs. Okay, so for sure I'm gonna grab that.
Okay. What about
And
you?
then
What about you, Balin and Lycon? Are you doing anything?
I was going to examine the statue.
Okay.
That's where I was going to.
Yeah. The statue, you're kind of you get it's sort of like a fat statue of a man. It's got a head on it with a kind of a wide grinning mouth and two arms that are like holding its kind of stomach like this. It kind of bulges out in the center, kind of very, very strangely.
It's got a chest burster in it. Any minute now, we're all going to wind up in aliens. Is what you're saying.
Oh, that's not even funny.
Hit it with a stick.
What's not funny is that my mother went to see that movie while she was 6 months pregnant with my little sister. That's screwed up.
There's the statue itself is sort of rusted over with kind of like dark brown kind of splotches all over it.
Does there seem to be anything that has been moved recently? Like, does it look like something has been turned or moved? There's
On the statue?
indications that the arm.
floor.
Yeah,
Go ahead and roll me a perception check if you want to investigate the statue.
I do want to investigate the statue.
Might be better off rolling an investigation check.
God.
Shouldn't he roll an investigation check if he's looking for like specific things, since his investigation
I
is
got
actually
it,
a
my
higher?
friend. I got it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
You kind of briefly like touch the arms. They don't really do anything.
I'm looking like this. A hand in front of my eyes, apparently.
Yeah, there's nothing
Hey guys,
really.
it's a statue.
Nothing jumping out at you guys.
Did you rub its belly?
I think maybe me and Xantor.
I only just met it.
I'm gonna roll my can I do my perception check over in the corner where all the rubble is falling?
Yeah, sure.
See if
What
anything
are you
stands
looking?
out.
What are you looking for?
Just see if anything stands out, like, or if there's any bodies or anything of
Yeah, go for it.
any shinies or whatever.
Go for it.
Perception.
Well, there's sewer monsters eating everything that gets tossed down.
Come on, magic deities. Oh Jesus, come on!
You guys are turning over the rubble and just sort of kind of kicking it around, looking for anything that might be buried in here. You're not really having any luck. However, as you're sort of pulling something, pulling a rock out, you actually are going to be caught unawares because you're too busy sort of pulling this rubble around as something will sort of crawl over this heap of rubble and like lunge directly at you, and we'll get there in just a second. But first, I want to thank Almighty Rum for following. Thank you, my friend. Welcome to the madness. Thank you for joining us.
Hey guys, I found something.
All right. So this thing is like lightning speed crawling over the rubble and is going to make a lunging attack right at Xantor.
Wild shape bear form.
You don't have it. You can't do that as a reaction. So first it gets to attack against you. Not a reaction.
Not a reaction.
Oh.
What the hell is that thing? A worm snake?
So first, Xantor, it's gonna get a 19 to hit you.
Yeah.
Holy
All right.
Christ.
You are going to take 3 damage as this thing sort of skitters out of the rubble, latches itself onto you, and you're kind of like you see this thing.
No, okay, it's not. Stop. Like, I don't do well with
We were not far
crawling
off
things.
with this fucking alien thing.
I don't do well with so no description stuff. Just it hit me and we're good. Like, just there. It's fine.
Okay.
No.
It's scaly and slobbery and
Shut up.
slippery.
No.
All right. Well, as this thing is clamming down,
Adam, behind you!
he is going to let out probably a very girly scream.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
with that, we will roll some initiative. So let's get going, guys. Get some initiative in that bitch.
Oh, let's fucking kick this thing's ass.
And let me find some music here to put on.
Damn, dude, I thought I was bad.
Ooh. Balin killing it today.
I tell ya.
Does mine show up to you for you guys?
Yeah, you got a 22.
Okay, because it says you wanted to send the results of this.
You
roll
have to
the
have
tracker.
your token clicked when you hit that. Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
That's fine. You can just here. I'll type it in for you. 22. Okay. Anything else?
Oh God. No.
We got Zach. We got Kismet, Xantor. We're missing someone. Lycon. We're missing you.
He rolled a 7.
Lycon rolled a 7.
Okay. You rolled a 7.
But Trendane, you'd be happy to know I've been reading up. We didn't get to have our conversation, but I think I'm prepared this time.
All right. So let's sort these things out.
I rolled a 22, but it said I got a 2, so
Oh yeah. No. Is that how it works?
yeah.
All right, so Xantor, as this thing is kind of clamping onto you in its sort of segmented body and flailing legs, you are going first. So you get to respond.
Spin around.
I would like to state for the record.
Well, I
that
can't shoot an
Very
arrow.
very
I
much
can shoot an
respect.
arrow through you. But if you turn
Wait,
around, I
what'd you
can
say,
hit it
brother?
with it.
What'd you say for the record?
Oh, I was saying for the record, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to Astrid, and I was saying I very much respect and appreciate that level of dickitude because I love doing that.
Alright, so what do you want to do, my friend?
I'm a wild shape into a bear, into a brown bear.
Alright, hold on, let me get you a bear token.
Dude, it's always black bear.
I don't.
I mean,
Yeah,
isn't that just by default?
That's like, why is it gotta be about color?
I was not gonna say anything.
I'm a black bear, right? I'm from the South Side, so.
Oh, come on, dude. That's a reference to The Office.
Is bear a large creature? I forget.
Yeah.
Brown bear is, I think.
Okay.
Brown bear is a large creature.
Large bear. There you go.
I only remember the Bears Battlestar Galactica Beats reference.
So Xantor, I'm gonna put you off to the side here, so you can. But you.
Oh, he's adorable.
You are bear.
And since the bear attack is 2 attacks, it's a multi-attack.
Yeah.
With 1 bite and then a claw.
Yeah.
I'm gonna maul the crap out of this thing. So first I'm gonna do my 1d20, which is R1d20. I think I did this right?
Did it pop off when he shapeshifted?
The first hit.
I mean, yeah, it wasn't like permanently latched onto him. It just kind of like grabbed it, and flailed around, and then kind of skittered off because it could, you know.
Does the first hit?
Oh, by the way, before you do that, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw because you should have done that on the attack. So.
Oh, Constitution. So Constitution.
Yeah, you're fine. Okay, so first attack is a 10, which let me get my thing here because I always forget to pop these things out. A 10 is not gonna hit this thing.
And then that was my bite, and then with my claws.
Yeah, go for it.
20 again.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
That fucking bear token is huge.
It's a large creature, yeah. It's 5x5 or 10x10.
Man.
Does that hit?
Oh yeah, 16 will hit.
So then it's 2d6 plus 4.
Go for it.
Bear claws. Maul the fuck out of him! Don't put crawly things on me again. 11.
How do you sort of take out your anger on this thing?
Just
With chopsticks, and he just.
So with one paw I hold it down, right? And I'm like talking in bear speak, and I'm like, you disgusting, slimy, rah, rah, rah. And if anyone's listening, they just hear rah, 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 rah. And then I hold the paw, and then I just smack it over and over and over again in its head, pushing as its head goes into the ground, pounding its head deeper into the ground like a hammer.
Being that this thing is a giant insect, you sort of smash it and there's like a splatter of green goo, and you just keep going.
No. I don't do snakes, I don't do insects, I don't do caterpillars or worms or, yeah.
That's true in ever.
Just be thankful I'm not the one describing this.
Oh man, dude.
Well, why don't you? Let's hear.
No.
You don't even know. All right, so you smash this centipede into goo.
Really hungry.
Into goo. Is there anything you want to do, or do you want to just stay in place? Just
I'm now terrified, so I'm gonna stay in this form where I feel safe.
All right.
And I'm gonna turn and look at the guys, and I'm gonna bring the worm thing over and drop it at their feet, and then like talk to them in bear form, like, this thing attacked me.
So on your turn, you wanna kind of walk over to them and just drop its body.
Yeah.
All right. So you kind of approach them. This big fucking bear just sort of walks over to you guys and drops this kind of smashed centipede corpse at your feet. However, whoever is kind of looking over his shoulder will very quickly see another one of these large creatures skittering down the rubble towards you guys.
Fucking knew it.
This thing is.
Anytime there's one worm thing, there's always more.
Yeah. This thing is actually just gonna get close enough to he's gonna kind of skitter up behind Xantor, but he can't actually bite him on this turn because he had to double move to get there.
Bears beats Battlestar Galactica.
Kismet, what do you want to do?
Can I just pass so it jumps on the bear again?
Don't do that to me, please.
Take deep breaths, close your eyes, and think of England, young man.
I will maul you. Do not let this thing jump on me. Do not pass your turn. I will maul the entire party if you guys let this thing attack me.
I'm gonna take like 5 steps back and tell him not to look behind him and snicker madly.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right.
Sure. Yeah.
Lycon, what do you want to do?
Okay, so I just want to find out if I can do both of these things. Can I gesture to Mr. Bearman that there's something behind him and take my action, or would that be my action?
Yeah, sure.
I already gestured, so you're good.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
I'm gonna tap him, and I'm gonna be like this, and then I'm gonna knock an arrow in my new bow and see if I can hit the stupid thing.
All right, go for it. Oh yeah,
Legolas.
All right. As you kind of pull the bowstring back, you fire your arrow, and this thing is kind of skittering, like sidewinding along the floor. You just manage to nail it like right in the center of its kind of carapace head, and as your arrow sinks in with a kind of a crunch, the thing is just gonna kind of reel back, fall over, twitch a little bit, and then stop moving.
Tap him again and be like, "Hey."
The bear is slowly gonna back away
I wouldn't back away.
to move towards the statue, because there can't possibly be worm things inside this. Well, maybe there are.
Where are they
All
coming
right.
from? It's spawning them.
You guys kind of give it a second, and you don't see any more of these kind of giant centipedes sort of skittering out of the rubble at this time. Like, it looks like it may have just been the two of them, as you kind of you watch this bear sort of like trembling a little bit.
Unnecessary.
What do you guys
Do
want
any
to
of
do?
us know
little
what kind of fucking weird little bug shit this is?
Yeah, I mean, you've seen centipedes before. These are just giant versions.
Just really big. There's not like anything special about them other than the fact that they're huge.
I don't know. You don't necessarily know.
Do bears have tear ducts? Because
I assume
I'm
so.
crying. So
Okay.
this bear is gonna start crying just because.
Who would be the best equipped at like trying to see if we can figure out anything more about these disgusting
Probably the
creatures?
The druid. Yeah. So what you do?
All right, use that big nose of yours. Fucking sniff this shit out.
What you do is you go over, you grab the one that's now impaled on an arrow. You don't tell the bear about it. You pick it up, you come up behind him, and you go, stick it over his shoulder.
Just keep it as a puppet.
Yeah, exactly. You just sort of puppet it at him every now and
Just
again.
leave it in his bed. You know.
The great thing, the thing you're gonna love about this, Adam, is that now that you've seen these, if it is just a giant centipede, you can now turn into one.
Yeah.
So.
Because that's what I'm gonna be doing.
Turn
into my nightmare.
You're gonna be like, oh wow, this is actually kind of cool. I like this. It's kind of sexy. No, probably not then. Okay.
Probably
All right. So you guys are kind of kind of watching this bear sort of sob a little bit to itself. But there doesn't seem to be any more of these things immediately. What do you guys want to do? Do you want to just hang around here? Do you want to keep investigating? Or do
let's head to the. I'm gonna kind of sniff around. Can I use my keen senses and see if I smell anything?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go get my arrow since I actually don't know how many I have.
Okay.
I might be the only one.
What do you want to try and sniff out?
So I'm gonna see if I can sniff any more of the. Was there a kobold in this room when we came in here?
No, you haven't found a kobold in here.
But I'm gonna see if I can sniff any more of the centipedes, if I can smell them.
Yeah, you definitely can smell where they came from, somewhere in the rubble. Being that you know a little bit about nature, you know these things tend to burrow underground, so they probably have a nest somewhere. But you don't necessarily smell any more like coming from any other directions or anything.
And they don't smell as bad as millipedes, so
It's more likely that the collapse just kind of opened one of the nests and they came in here. That's probably not an actual nest in here.
Okay.
Well,
All right.
there could be.
I'm gonna go toward. I'm gonna kind of nudge Lycon towards the door, saying we should head to the south. I'm gonna just stay in this form for as long as I can because I feel safe right now.
And I will, not only at his suggestion, but because that was where I was thinking about going anyway, is going to check out this door down here.
Okay. So you will go and check on that door, but before we get to that, we're coming up on the top of the hour, 10 o'clock here, and I do want to remind everyone, well, first I want to thank you, everyone who is coming out. You guys are awesome with the support today, so thank you all of us, everyone who's joining, thank you from all of us. We appreciate it, and we hope you are having a good time. As always, you guys are watching the Exploding Dice show here on the Exploding Dice channel. We're here every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern playing D&D for you and with you and around you and inside you.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's just,
I didn't sign up for that shit.
before we go down that particular avenue, I wanted to let you guys know that Zermu is talking to me in Skype in another chat thing, and is saying that he feels bad for typing anything in chat because it's so quiet. It's like yelling at the doctor's office. So I'm in the process of telling him, no, go ahead, keep talking, it's fine.
Yeah, no, by all means,
I won't have to tell him that.
Here, you know what? Just to keep you guys entertained, I will give you ! Dungeon. There, you now know how to play the dungeon game. So if you have earned experience points, which you do get by following us and just by hanging out in chat, you can gamble them in Dice Thulu's dungeon, and you can possibly win more. And yeah, I honestly think, you know how every D&D stream has like a name for their group, like they have a team name? I think you guys should be the Crying Bears.
Oh.
The mongooses.
The crying.
You've traumatized me, sir. So I will take the Crying Bears for 1,000. You have to move my token, by the way, or should I move my token to tell you where I'm going? You'll move the bear token.
Let me give you control over
Or
it.
give him control of it, yeah.
Yeah, I got you. Represents. Who are we here? Xantor. Where is Xantor? What represents Xantor? Here we go.
Represent.
Cool.
Okay,
And
you got bear.
Before I walk away, I'm gonna tap the big bloated Santa belly of the statue. Not hard, just
You kind of wrap your hands against it. It actually feels hollow.
Not rub.
I said wrap. You kind of wrap your knuckles against it.
I
Yeah.
thought you meant like hello.
No, you just kind of wrap your knuckles against it, and yeah, it feels hollow.
Who's got? Zach.
Yes, I'm here.
You are a religious man, are you not?
That's what they tell me.
Right. Is this anyone like a deity that you know?
The statue?
Yes, I'm not actually the deity. I mean the representation.
You're welcome to roll a religion check, but I mean right away it doesn't scream religious iconography to you.
Because you would assume that I'd be able to tell that right just by staring, like just by.
Well, I mean,
glancing at it,
you know what religious statues tend to look like, and this one doesn't really have any of the hallmarks of like any kind. Even if it were a real religion, it's
Opposed to fake religion.
Well, I mean, no, I was kind of going to say something else, but no, this is definitely not a religious statue.
You know what? Like, since everyone else fucking rolled perception on it. I mean, I can't too. Do I tell anything about the statue?
Yeah, you actually notice there is a sort of a seam running down the center, like that splits the statue in half.
Oh, so it's a statue of a
It's like one of those statues within a statue, or is it an Iron Maiden?
No, it's a Bolian from Star Trek.
So
the guy
does
with
it
the big
see? Is it as? Is it a seam that's like looks like it was like two pieces put together, or
No,
like
no.
it's
Once
cracking?
you actually notice that, you notice on the side there are very, very small hinges on either side of it. Looks like the statue may actually
Had we
open.
not been retarded, we would.
See, this is why I just need to do all the perception checks because.
Yeah.
Everybody should roll perception. It's always the thing.
All right, let's try and open this bad boy up.
All right. Yeah, you don't actually have to do anything. You just kind of grab it and pull it open. Inside, you pull the doors open, and before you even notice like what's inside, like you hear actually something sort of falls onto you. Just a clatter of old dusty bones just fall out of this thing, like right onto you.
I'm glad we did notice it.
Wait, who got boned?
Fate got boned. And, okay. I guess I kind of wipe all this fucking bone dust off me.
Yeah, there's bones and sort of cobwebs and stuff. And as you're looking inside, the inside is lined with heavy iron spikes.
Oh. Huh.
Like
so it is an Iron Maiden. Yeah.
Yeah, it appears to be.
That's pretty cool. I mean,
An iron paw.
So I guess all we can really do is kind of investigate into it. So it's not a religious statue for sure. That's for sure. Is there anything else other than bones of significance in this statue?
In the statue, no. There's just a lot of cobwebs and stuff. There doesn't seem, besides the bones, there doesn't seem to be anything else in there.
Other than dark.
I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna search the pile of bones.
Okay.
bones
Yeah,
were
as you
in
kind
there.
of kick around, like all the clothes or anything that might have been on this have long since rotted away. But as you're kicking them around, something metal kind of jangles and clatters to the floor.
Dibs.
I'm over here. I'm picking that up. What is it?
It appears to be a ring of keys.
Yeah, but I already called dibs on it, so.
It's too late. It's my turn.
You took my thunder, man.
Would you like the keys?
No, it's okay. You can have this one. I got the red potion.
You also got the small metal box.
You do have the metal box. You didn't tell us about.
Oh yeah, we need to check this shit out. Look, I'm gonna rattle it around a little bit. And
I'm just gonna step over here.
It sounds like there's something inside. However, whatever is inside sounds like it's being muffled.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say broken. That would have
It's
been.
a
bad.
That's what I'm
Sounds like I'm
just.
sounds like
No,
I'm-
no, it sounds like there's some kind of padding inside that's preventing whatever's in there from rattling around too much.
Does it?
Don't shake. It's cookies.
Does
Thought it
it
was a bar.
open just by trying to open it like a?
Yeah, there's just a latch on the box. It's fairly ornate, but the latch isn't like a complex lock.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and open this,
You-
but like facing away from me. So I'm like gonna kind of like Kamehameha this thing
Yeah,
away
yeah.
from.
As you kind of creak this kind of rusty metal box open away from you, nothing happens.
It's Ving Rhames' soul.
Another worm comes out.
Yes!
Yeah,
The
no,
Worm
nothing,
Queen.
nothing happens.
Possesses you.
Oh, okay, so we're good. All right, so let's take a look inside. What's going on?
Inside, there appears to be a pair of shining silver daggers. Very well crafted. However, the only thing that's strange about them, and they're both like lying in opposite directions in this case, in this sort of semi-padded case, running up like along the length of the blade appears to be you know what a fuller in a blade is. People call it the blood groove, but it's not actually for that. It's just sort of a divot in the center of the blade. It looks like that, except it's square. It's not rounded. And it kind of has all these kind of side branching paths. So, like, the blade has these weird kind of notches and stuff in them.
Lick it.
Cut yourself with it.
Shave your tongue with it.
So does it appear to be religious, like
You
a
don't see any-
ceremonial,
there's no-
sacrificial?
Dagger?
Dagger?
These don't look like they'd be sacrificial in any way. They're not. They're like the notches aren't really like that. It's more like this kind of this pattern on them. You don't see any iconography that looks religious.
can Fate do her one job and try and figure out this is a magical item?
Yeah. Go ahead and you can go ahead and roll
Yeah,
me an
that's what
Arcana
I
check
meant.
if you want to attempt to divine any magical things about them.
And then come over and start petting the bear and rubbing his ears, try to calm him down.
Kismet, let's do this.
Okay. What do I need to do to detect some magiques?
If you want to do it on your own, you can do an Arcana check. It won't get you everything, but it might get you a little bit depending on how well you do. Otherwise, you can attempt to use the wand.
I'm gonna use the wand because Arcana is int, and guess what? I have an intellect.
Okay. Then yeah, you kind of.
Well, I guess I can.
She doesn't have the wand.
I rolled for Arcana because I have a good Arcana.
These do not appear to be magical, as far as you can tell.
All right.
I have no job.
Yeah, I just realized
you can use the
Arcana.
wand. You just have to ask first.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to just reach in there and grab it without asking.
So I guess we're just gonna hold on
That's
to these
okay.
knives
That's
for now. What do you guys want to do with these knives? I can't think of anything else to really do for.
I would
for
give
now.
them to the person who can use them.
Are they used? Okay. I mean, but why? Are they any different than any normal knife? Why would we use this knife aside from?
I
Yeah.
would.
Bear.
Sorry, Zerma said the bear was cool, so I full screened the bear.
I would just give them
Yeah,
to
fair.
the Lycon guy so he can just use them as needed. I mean, unless you want to start wielding daggers.
I don't know if he can use them.
A paladin
Always
can't wield them, use them. It's useless.
I feel like it was probably in a box. It probably wasn't useless, but I guess yeah, we'll hold on to it, and I guess as long as we don't lose it. Who am I giving it to? Lycon?
Like,
I thought you were gonna keep them. You're gonna give them to me.
Yeah, Lycon. Hold on to
Okay.
these. Just don't trip and lose them or anything like that.
I hope not. All right.
So while you guys are doing this, whoever was investigating the door will find that the door is locked.
Hey, guess what I got,
what's
guys?
the door made out of?
That was going to be
Iron.
Lycon, who was going to be investigating the door.
Yeah. I've got keys now, though. Do any of my keys fit the door?
Yeah, you try a couple of them, and eventually you find one that does actually fit the lock. And you turn it, and there's a kind of a clunking sound as the lock
Alright.
disengages.
Is it like a door with no handle on it? Like, once you unlock it, you can just swing it open? Or is there like a
Which
knob
side are
or
the
a
hinges
latch?
on? Are the hinges on this side or the other side?
Just
Well.
open the door. Balin, open.
Yeah, you could just put there's sort of there is a handle, and you can just kind of push it open.
All right, I'm gonna push it, and as I push it open, I'm jumping back a square, because
Okay, let me,
just in case.
Xantor as a bear will just go through the opening into the room.
okay, give me 1
Alright.
second. Dynamic lighting. All right. So you push your way in. Let me set the bear up. No, sorry, bears don't have dark vision. You are looking into what appears to be a hallway.
Can I smell anything? Using keen senses.
What are you looking for? There's quite a few musty smells in here.
Do I smell any kobolds?
Not really. No, you can't make out that particular scent.
Do I smell any humanoids that are not part of our party?
You could smell sort of the lingering scent of human, but it's very, very faint. As if it was probably not here for a while.
I'm gonna sit. So so that party knows that it's okay for them to come through the door.
Okay.
Is that what that means? I thought you were just taking a dump.
Or just being lazy, you're a bear. I mean,
Get you your honey pot. Oh, poo.
look at some oracle thing.
All right. So you guys want to follow him through?
There's spring.
I have that image. Sorry, never mind.
Of course you did.
You are my most.
Let's keep it on point. You guys want to follow him through?
Believe me, that image is on point.
Yes, we're going through.
Okay.
I'm coming on in.
All right. Yeah, Zach, you follow him in. You're kind of looking in this hallway. It appears to kind of branch off in 2 different directions.
Is the area moist?
This is an open door
No,
over
it's
here?
pretty dry. Yeah, you can see there ahead of you is another iron door that is kind of. It looks like the frame and the bricks around it have buckled in it, leaving this door to kind of swing open.
Can I make my way in?
Yeah, sure.
Making my way in.
Let me give you a little light so you can just see.
I'll look back at Kismet since she's still on the other side of the room, and
Can somebody
They've
cast
added-
light in these areas so we can just kind of keep seeing? Cause
Yeah,
I'm
you
like,
can. You should be able to see everyone.
Everything is just
Yeah, I'll just give it to
Okay.
everyone because I don't want to deal with that.
awesome.
Kismet is the only one that's not with. So you are here. There you
I
go.
waved at her, but she didn't come.
I still can't see anything except a giant bear.
Okay, what do I see in this room?
You can
that I'm
click
in right
the
now?
screen and the bear will go away.
Look at that shit. Okay.
Don't make me go away. What the fuck?
Alright, Zach, you can see pretty much exactly what you can see on screen, which is what look like these sort of wooden slat boards, like almost like beds. You can see 2 chains from the wall kind of attaching from the wooden the wooden bed thing to the brickwork itself. They look like prisoner beds.
Okay, I got a pretty lame perception check, but do I see anything else?
What are you looking for?
I mean, anything under the seat? You said there's just some seats and stuff.
Okay.
So do I see anything
Yeah.
under them?
Just
or...
real quick, by the way, you don't actually have to roll perception check unless I ask you to. If you just tell me what you want to do, and I'll tell you if you need to roll or not. Yeah, you can kind of look. You can kind of peer under the benches and stuff. There's nothing there. This room is empty.
I got scolded.
No, it's fine. I'm just saying you don't necessarily need to roll it like. You don't need to roll before the DM asks because there's no point in that. You just say like, if you need to actually make a roll, I'll ask for it. Otherwise, just tell me what you want to do.
Jumping out this room. Is anybody else? Can the bear
I'll
open
work my
doors?
way.
I was gonna say you didn't finish your sentence out loud.
I'll work my way around the bear, and you gotta check that room, Zach. I'll go down and check the next.
So I'm gonna open this door and let the bear go through.
Move outside, let the bear go through.
I'm gonna try to.
So let's get on the same page here. Who's doing what?
I'm opening this door for this bear.
Okay, you can. Yeah, you can pull it. You can. Pull
He doesn't
it
have opposable thumbs.
I'm not a search bear. You want me searching these rooms now behind you guys?
Oh, I thought you wanted to be. I thought you wanted to be useful. Okay, so no, I'll go in.
Oh,
I'm here
Is
for
this-
protection,
That
big buddy.
lay us down.
How about you? It doesn't make sense for me to squeeze myself into these small, tiny rooms, but I can do that. I'm gonna push Zach aside with my large, burly, bear-like body to investigate the room that he's too afraid of. Make sure I squirt a little
Keep
berry.
going.
into
Keep
him.
going.
I mean,
It's not like-
as you shove your head into this room and kind of look around, there appears to be two more of these sort of wooden kind of beds that are chained to the wall. Some rubble and dust that's fallen from the ceiling, and not a whole lot else.
and point of information: it's not a bear-like body; it is a bear body. So,
That's a good point. But it's still like a bear, right?
Lycon, I'm assuming you can look in sort of the open door near you.
Yeah.
Same thing. It's another one of these sort of what look like cell room, like prisoner cells.
All right. Then I will continue my slow trek and
Okay.
slowly look at the halls. All right. Bear's going that way. I'll point at Zach and be like, "Hey, your bear buddy's going that way,"
Yeah, I'm following.
and I'll keep searching down this way.
Okay.
So are Balin and I were going the
No idea.
opposite way?
You seem to be going
You
a
guys
different
haven't
direction.
said anything.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm following the dude that kills things.
That would
Well,
be the bear.
That's me.
That would actually be the bear. I have the highest success
The
rate
bear
among
was
bears.
afraid of a bug.
Okay,
It
so
was not a bug. If it had landed on you, it would be a different conversation. But you know what? I'm gonna let you get attacked. You can't like shit.
Asker, go ahead.
Lycon, you can see all of these sort of cell doors have a little sort of barred window that you can see in, including the one that you're looking at right now. There's a small window in this room also. As you look in, it seems to be a larger room than the other two that you saw, but still the same sort of wooden beds that are attached. Other than that, you don't see any people.
Is the door locked?
The door is locked, yeah.
Do one of my keys open it?
Yeah, eventually as you kind of fumble with them, try a bunch of keys out, eventually you will find one that fits this lock.
Alright, I will open it, and then I will enter said room, if I can.
For my own information, so Xantor he lit the brazier in the other room.
Yeah.
And now there is no light source with us, correct?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Okay. So
I have
cannot
low-level
see.
vision, right?
Yeah, you can see. But Zach and I cannot because we're both humans, so there's no light for us to see anything.
I can always see.
So, can I just walk forward and scream if something bad happens and Balin can flail around wildly?
Yeah, how will that work in combat, though, for you?
Oh, it'll be great.
I will
It'll be
come up
super
behind
great.
her and clock her in the back of the head because I can't see where she is.
Just make sure when you scream, you
keep
duck.
your hand like on my shoulder, and then if I'm no longer there, start hitting shit.
He's implying that you can do things using your spells to help him out.
This is not Daredevil, okay? I can't do that.
Clang, clang.
Alright, so
I don't have anything to make anything. I can make people go to sleep.
do you
Well, you won't have to worry about
Balin,
seeing.
do you and Kismet want to stay with each other, separated from the rest of the people, or
We'll find the damn bear.
Oh, we
I
are
was-
separated.
When I moved over to head down this way, from the angle of light that was shining down this hallway from the brazier in the other room, there was just this diagonal black area beyond that. And so I stepped over and I was like, oh, he must have forgotten to reveal this part of the thing. Then she stepped over and it suddenly revealed this hallway. And as I started walking down there, I was like, wait, it only revealed it because she can see it, not because I can.
No, I get you.
So-
I'm just saying, I want to know what everyone's doing, because you guys are all going in different directions now, which is
Yeah, I know.
fine. Just want to make sure you're aware that you're doing that,
Oh, I'm very
because you all
aware,
seem
which
to
is
be
why-
pressing random direction keys. Like,
That's why
I'm
I
going
was
exactly
about
where I
to-
wanted to go.
alright,
See,
so
for me, it doesn't matter. It
Lycon,
doesn't matter
you-
whether I go with them or I stay here because there's no light. I can't see anything.
So, Lycon, you are in this room. There are 3 empty sort of these wooden prisoner beds, more sort of dust and rubble, and I mean it looks exactly like it did when you were looking in the window.
No bodies, no gear.
There were no bodies that you could have seen from the window. Therefore, there are no bodies when you open the door.
All right, then I will back out.
Kitty!
I will head back up towards our peoples, and I'm gonna hang out here because I forgot that our human friends can't see in the dark too. So
Well,
I'm not concerned with it at this moment.
All right. So,
Sense.
so you guys want to all reconvene, which is fine. You kind of reconvene back at the hallway.
Can I, in bear form, rip the sconce that has
You
the
have
torch
no
off
opposable thumbs, so you cannot take it
with my jaws? I can hold it in my mouth.
I mean, I suppose.
As it goes sideways and you dump all the flammable material out.
it's
Or
an
set your own fur on fire.
he does yoga. He's. A
I'm
very
trying to help
flexible
you guys.
bear.
If you guys want other solutions, I've been casting flames everywhere we go. Is it because I have the highest wisdom modifier? Is that why, like, I make the smart choices?
You can
And
look,
now
you
you're
can,
useless
you can
and
take
can't
light
cast
with you. That's fine. It's the only issue is the fact that you're all splitting off in different directions. So unless you're all
Yeah.
carrying a torch,
No,
it's-
no, you're right. They should handle their problems. I'm gonna do what I do. It's
So
a
what
bear.
are you guys doing?
Bear
Let's
necessity.
let's
Bear
round this up.
necessity.
What are you guys doing?
Since I have 10 torches in my bag, I'm going to go light one off the brazier and come back here.
Yeah, got it. Okay, what are you actually doing? Like, what's the party doing?
Well,
Oh.
okay.
We're gonna head down the left.
collective
We're gonna
Well, he's
head down
going
the
back to get a
left-hand
torch,
side.
and I'm assuming he,
Yeah,
stomped off angrily with his torch out.
we're past the light thing.
Oh,
Okay.
we're heading down the left-hand side and investigating the left corridor.
So we're following Bear Treyu up in here.
Just call me Baloo.
That's the worst
Somebody,
thing you could
somebody in
possibly
chat had a really good name for you.
What do
Okay.
they call me in chat?
Prometheus the Biter.
Let's do it. Let's do it, Bear. Show us. Let's go.
Where'd you go? Here,
They're
kitty, kitty.
literally directly. What are you doing?
What is she doing?
Who is she following?
Really? Matt, less bit.
That's why we left her back in town for the last.
All right, Bear, keep moving.
Wait, don't move without me.
I kind of.
You can see them. They're right there.
The bear on the butt a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn and face this door to imply that I want them to look in there.
I mean, you
I'm
can
gonna
push.
take-
You
I'm
can
gonna-
push
I'm
the
gonna
door
take
open.
I'm gonna take a look inside.
It's another prisoner room.
Holy shit, I'm over this. All right, next room over here.
This door does not actually have a window. This is a slightly different door from the ones that are in the in the cells.
Oh, different door. What is the door made out of?
Same iron material. It just doesn't have a window looking in, and has a.
Which door? The one that Zach's in front of, or the one
yes.
the bear
Yes.
is in front of?
So I'm
It's
gonna.
the same door.
I'm gonna try and open this. I'm gonna.
It is locked.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna be
Alright.
standing there.
Bear,
I'll
let's
move out
make
of the way,
this
so-
happen.
No, I'm gonna.
Okay,
I don't want to
never
have to
mind.
waste the strength check. I'm gonna let the rogue do it.
I've got keys.
Oh, he has
Wait.
keys. Yeah.
Waste a strength check.
He's still gonna let the rogue do it.
All right, I'm gonna try the
Yeah,
keys on the
limited
door.
number of strength.
Yeah. Eventually,
I
you
don't think
were.
there's a number. I just don't want to waste effort in something that I don't need to do.
Eventually, you were able to find a key that fits this lock, and as you
All right.
turn it, there is a heavy kind of clunk as the bolt disengages.
All right, the door's open. I'm gonna.
Which
back
way
up
does the
steps.
door? Which way does the door swing open?
Towards you.
I've opened the door and I do this and be like, "My job is done. You fuckers open the door."
All right, I'll go through.
Okay.
I'll go through.
You push your way through the door, and you find yourself in another hallway, which seems to be lined with more of those same kind of prisoner room doors. Though
Do I
as you
smell
kind of,
anything? Do I smell
It
any
is-
human
it is-
bodies?
it is musty in here. You can definitely smell probably old decay, but it's too old to be really kind of pungent. And as you pass by one of the open, sort of swung open doors, you realize that these are the similar prisoner rooms. They just appear to be smaller. These ones only housing one bed rather than 2 or 3.
God, they're keeping children in here.
Or gnomes.
Balin, you can see that there's actually a long hallway that kind of extends north and then ends in a turn.
North of where I am.
Yeah, north of where you are. No doors or anything in it.
You want to go that way?
I'm gonna look over at Balin. What do you see?
A hallway.
I'm gonna peek my head in the door. What do you guys see? Zach, what do you see?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay.
Wait,
They
did
don't
we
see.
go
They
down
see
that
nothing,
hallway?
Balin. We should go check the north hallway then.
You have not gone down that hallway yet.
Let's go down the long shaft.
That's.
All right.
Only one person in the entire chat like that one. Okay.
Well, I guess if we're gonna, since I can't see shit in this hallway, I guess I gotta stick with the people that can actually show me what I'm doing. So.
I mean, there's plenty of light around.
Oh
you.
wait, actually, I have a torch now, right? We figured that out. Okay.
Yeah, almost everyone should have light.
All right. So, okay, what are we doing? We going north or we going south? Let's make this happen.
Following the torch guy. Whatever Balin does.
I heard
Alright.
north. I'm
Follow him
assuming
the
north.
nose. Toucan Sam style.
All right. So you guys make your way north, and as you kind of as you come along,
Everybody
come
pile
along
on
the top.
Kismet.
The hallway kind of curves around. Let me just find over here. That is number 8, right? Yeah. You see what looks like this door is slightly different. It appears to be wood barred with iron and heavy studs that are kind of keeping it in place. It looks like a pretty sturdy door.
Does it have a lock on it of some sort?
It does, yeah. But as you can't find a key that seems to fit it.
I'm gonna look at the party and I'm gonna kind of in bear form shake my head as if I'm saying no, like this is not what we want to be doing right now. Just and like, because I have the wisdom of common
Of the
sense.
bears.
No, I have my human wisdom modifiers. I don't. All my base stats are still there. I'm not a dumb bear. I'm gonna just shake no that we should not open this door. No.
All right, we all crowd around the bear and try and force him to push against the door.
What kind of paladin are you?
He's not a.
I just want to get through this. I don't want to get through this door, man.
Oh my god! All right.
All right, fine. Well, if you don't want to do it, let's.
Do you want me to use my? Do you want me to use my strength and push this open?
What else?
I want you to use your decisiveness.
Well, we could detect magic with the wand, or I could lockpick it.
I
could try to lockpick it.
Let's just open it up and kill the things.
All right. Just
Keysmith,
What?
I have a question for you. This wand, do you have any idea how many times you can use it before it's not functional anymore?
I mean, at least until it's 50.
You can make me an Arcana check to see if you can attempt to
look
define.
on his face.
I'm gonna look at Balin and I'm gonna kind of sigh and then I'm gonna pull it out and hold it in my hands towards her, not so she can take it, but so she can look at it.
I'm gonna start
examine.
clawing in the ground a question mark in the dirt, circling it over and over again, and adding exclamation points.
Can I roll an Arcana check? I have like a. No, I don't have that. Never mind.
Oh my god.
Can either of us figure this out?
Yeah, you can roll me an
With an
Arcana
8 or a
check to
3.
attempt to discern.
I did.
Oh, it's nebulous. You know you have a decent amount of magic still left in it. How many exactly? Nope, none of you have any idea.
We fucking suck, man. Oh my god.
So door, yes or no?
Yes.
Dude, ram this door. So what's the worst that can happen? We don't get
First,
through,
I'm handing Kismet the wand. I'm asking her to stop, and then I'm showing her the gesture again without the wand in my hand, so she can perform the action on the door and check.
You think I don't know how to use a wand? Damn.
Yes, apparently he does.
Let's do it.
And I'm not being mean. I'm just going off the evidence.
Precedent. That's what this is. Precedent.
The precedent that she set.
She's going to aim this thing at you.
Only 3 seconds ago, yeah.
And if I'm just pointing this out, I am just behind the corner of the wall, not in front of these guys where,
the bear has backed away from the door.
I trust you. Go ahead.
Do it.
Swish and flick. Kapoosh.
Okay.
Why are you using a key?
We don't have any
keys
defense.
work.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
There doesn't appear to be any magic on the door itself.
Okay. And as she asks that questions about the keys, I'm going to go take the wand back and put it in my bag.
Is the door made of metal or you said wood?
It is wood that is barred with iron.
Okay. Can I just
Hardwood,
fucking try
man.
and smash
Hardwood.
this thing?
You could, yeah. As
Okay.
you kind of try the handle a little bit, it appears that the weight of the brick and stone kind of buckling on top of it have kind of jammed this door. So you could smash it in.
So,
Yeah,
all right.
okay.
So hold on. Can I say something to you guys, like from like a common sense? We're in a prison, obviously. This is a door, not like any of the other prison doors, that is reinforced without a key. Now, why would you open something that is sealed that does not want to be open?
It's
Doesn't
actually
matter.
not. It's
You're
actually
a
not
bear.
sealed.
You can't talk right now.
It's wooden.
Weren't all the
actually.
other doors
And,
metal?
The other doors were steel. This one's wooden. It's not reinforced. It's just something's buckling on top
whatever.
of it.
Real quick, guys.
Can
Real
I match
quick.
this with the strength check?
Hold on. Real quick, I want to thank Starcat Games for donating £1. He says, "If I laughed, it was worth it." Thank you, my friend. Thank you for your contribution. You are awesome. Thank you for helping keep the show running.
All right. Can I use a strength check or strength whatever as a bear to bash the door open?
Go ahead.
Because they're sending me to my death. I don't know what the modifier is for when I'm in bear form. Balin, can you help with that?
I believe it's +3.
Okay, so do I just roll the strength and then +3?
I think it's +3. Let me double check.
Oh, I just had the bear thing up and I closed.
+4. Excuse me.
Okay. So, DM, how do I roll this?
D20 plus your strength check.
Yes,
What's your
D20
strength
plus
bonus?
E20. Roll D20 plus
Mas
4.
Quattro. Dude, is that for real?
Nice.
Oh, okay, 22.
Yeah, you kind of take your bare shoulder and barrel into this door, and you feel the wood kind of buckle and shove inwards a little bit as the door, still wedged in a little bit, comes unstuck from the wood, and you can kind of use the rest of you if you'd like to. You could you can push the door completely open.
Dig your
That's
claws
my boy.
in.
I'd
That's
like
my
to.
boy.
I'd like to.
Okay. You shove the door inward, and that means you are the first one looking inside.
Ooh, what is that?
It's a
What is that?
bidet!
So you guys can't really see much over his shoulder. Xantor, however, you are looking into this chamber. Which kind of once you see inside, very little doubt in your mind as to what this chamber, what purpose it once served. The room is kind of dank and a little bit musty, and you could see what looks like an ancient wooden kind of contraption across from you, a very fanciful brazen bull statue off to your left, as well as a sort of a large cauldron that is sat over a long since cold and empty fire pit. Various kind of tables and stuff across the room, and off on the side, you can see these chairs that kind of glint with these glinting metal chairs, all of which are kind of covered with sharp edges and kind of cruel protuberances, or perturbances, I guess is the word.
Perturbances.
You also notice there is a shining bronze plaque, across directly across the room on the right below the ceiling, and there's kind of a sort of crossed spears and a little phrase inscribed across it. However, as you're kind of focusing around the room, you hear a little voice just start sort of tingling in your ear. Do me a favor. You hear a little whisper in your ear. It says, "Oh, you look weary. Take a seat in one of my chairs." I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
I don't know if his big bare ass is going to fit in one of her chairs.
Damn it.
A 12. All right. Let me check.
Wait, do we all roll? Oh, no,
just
the bear,
him.
right?
She's the only one who heard it.
Since he's in bear form, he can't convey this information.
Yeah, I'm with.
He probably went, huh?
So is he the only one that heard the little
Yeah.
Tinkle, tinkle.
Yeah.
star?
Give me 1 second. I'm looking up the.
I said tinkle.
This is what I need to look.
Great.
Someone
you
was
sing that when you
tinkling in
pee?
his ear?
Nice.
What kind of torture room is this?
What is the DC on this? What is the
Hank wants to do
DC?
one thing, and other people made me do another thing. This is why the party wipes.
The DC would be 2.
Very much doubtful.
So a 12. You kind of, as this voice is whispering in your ears, kind of chirping to you, you kind of, all of a sudden you kind of notice that, I mean, you've been moving around for a while. You've been putting in you've been using your strength, and you've been, it's been a rough day. You are feeling really, really tired. You're like, and as your eyes kind of drift over to these sort of metal chairs, you start thinking like, it might be a good idea to sit down and just kind of take a rest. But as you're something inside you is kind of telling you like, oh, this isn't right. It's like you just managed to push yourself beyond it, but it's still like that desire is kind of just like a little ember in the back of your mind.
I'm gonna look at the party, and I'm gonna relay what you just said, and then I'm gonna yawn.
And grunt.
How?
How? How are you going to relay that?
We're not in combat, right?
I'm gonna lay on my side, and I'm gonna kind of like point towards the room, like.
He wants a belly rub.
That's what I thought.
Can I just make like a free action without like? Can I walk in?
Yeah, you can pass him.
So I have a, I only have really 3 abilities in my whole friggin' character sheet. One of them being Divine Sense. So can I use that? What do I have to roll to use?
Let me check what Divine Sense would be.
It says Sense Celestial, Fiend, or Undead.
Hold on. Let me check. Also, I want to make sure I don't leave the thing here. Paladin, Divine Sense. Okay. Registers on you. That's an
Is
action.
it moist in this room?
No, I mean, it's not damp, but it probably, it's musty, as if it probably was at some point.
Okay.
Open your awareness. At the end of your turn, or until the end of your turn, you know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet of you. You know the type, but not its identity. You can also detect blah blah blah. Okay. So that means I have to check what this is. Which is... Yeah, so tell me, why don't you describe how activating this sense works?
Holy shit.
No, that's not how it works.
I squeeze really hard. Clench. Okay, so I guess I would touch my hands to my temples and close my eyes and kind of focus on what I feel in the room.
All right. So as you kind of focus inwards and you open your eyes, they're actually kind of flashing with like holy light. As you in your eyes, the world around you has been kind of washed in this palette of grays at like light kind of gray shades. It's like black and white, but very washed out. And as you kind of look around the room, right above the little sign directly across the room, you see this kind of smoldering sort of dark purple. It looks like an aura that is emanating from this creature, which you kind of peer. There appears to be a large raven that is perched on top of this sign, and in your eyes it is just sort of emanating this purple kind of smoke, which tells you that this is some sort of fiend.
Okay, that's what I was gonna ask.
Yes.
Okay, so it's
no, you can't. You can probably, once you've been directed to it, you could see the raven. You don't have divine sense, so you can't see what he sees.
But I can see the birdie.
Once you've been, well, you're still outside the room, so.
I'm just waiting for Lycon to put his thing. Okay, so we can. So from this, I can tell that it's a fiend and not like an undead or something like that.
It's not an undead. It appears it's not celestial. It appears to be some sort of fiend.
But we just can't tell. Like I just can't tell.
I believe. Let me check 1 second, because it says you know the type, so it is a fiend, but not its identity. So yeah, what exactly it would be, what exactly it really is, like what type of fiend, you don't know. But you do know it is some sort of fiend. Fiends, you know, are
identity
beings from the hells.
Well, identity, when it refers to fiend, usually refers to their name, specifically who they are.
Or what kind of brand of fiend they are.
Like a Microsoft fiend.
Yeah, you don't know.
Okay, cool. So here's, I'll relay this information to my crew here. Let them. Where in the room? Can you like? Is it this little circle thing over here?
It's that little crow-looking thing, and you can tell them exactly what you want to. Just say exactly what you want to tell them. Like, talk to them.
There's a. All right, guys.
Yes.
There's this fiend. This disgusting fiend ahead, and I'm gonna point towards right here. We must vanquish its evil from this land. And then I'm gonna kind of like
you actually okay. Hold on. So real quick. By the way, he can see it. The rest of you guys can't actually. He's pointing, but you can't see anything there.
Yeah,
But
right.
wait, so they can't like I can actually see the figure or I can sense
You
it.
can
Can I, like,
see you can see it with your divine sense. It is lit up. But when
my
they
divine
actually
eye.
when you kind of
if
when you're
they were
sent
to get close to it, even if they were like
Can I-
standing 3
No,
feet
no, no.
away from it,
So
would
so
they
once
see
your
it?
divine sense fades from your vision, it's not there. You don't actually see
Can I-
anything.
Can I use keen senses to smell what he's pointing at?
You can definitely smell something in the room. Yeah.
I mean, if I just kind of tell them the general, like the direct, if I point towards right here and tell them that it's right there, I mean, we can go there and then
there's
we can.
nothing there. There's nothing.
confront
There's
this.
nothing.
What would I
standing
smell?
there. It's hard to describe. It smells like a bird.
Okay, so even once my senses are gone, then even I can't see it
Yeah.
anymore.
Once your
even if
divine
I
sense
was right on
fades,
top of
it is gone.
Ah, okay, that's the part I wasn't getting. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's this mofo right here. We need to take him out. We can't see him, but I know he's there. He's the one who tried. Oh well, I don't know that he tried to do something to the bear, but there's something there that's gonna mess with us if we don't kill him. So we need to figure out a way to.
Did it not whisper to you when you entered the room?
Nope. It only whispered to
Apparently
Xantor.
not.
I laid on my back and I'm kind of just like laying there as if I'm sunning on a beach.
That's not
Now
gonna
I'm in
help
the
us,
room
dude.
Zach, as you're
let's-
sort of
let's
stepping
move in. I'm
as you're
moving in
stepping into
towards
the room, and
this,
the
'cause I know
rest
it's
of the
over here.
well, hold on. As you're stepping into the room a couple steps, and the rest of the guys are, I'm assuming, following you in.
Sorry.
You see something sort of almost materialize out of thin air as it flies down and lands on sort of the highest point of this wooden device. It looks like a kind of a large bird, a large crow actually, and it says, "Oh, greetings, citizens. I see you have seen through my invisibility."
Is it talking to all of us or just him?
Yeah, no, it's talking to all of you.
It's saying it out loud.
I assume you are here for the treasure, yes?
Yeah. Yes.
Well, shit.
I'm here for you,
really excited
creature.
that a bird's talking.
Wait, let him finish. Hold on, he's got treasure.
I'd be happy to assist, provided that you give me what I require.
What kind of treasure are we talking about here?
Oh,
I'm gonna have some real issues with this as a paladin. Just
Oh, now you've got issues.
Now you've got a problem?
and I'm trying to fucking play my part, alright?
It says-
I'm trying to play the part here.
it says, quite a wealth of treasure has been collected in these halls over the years. I assume it is all right for the taking. That is what you are here for, yes?
I'm gonna nod slowly in bear form, be like, yes. Oh shit, you're doing strongbow. I'm doing gold apple.
And I'm being jealous.
Give me what I require. It's been so long since I have been able to ply my trade. I will share the location of this treasure with you. I require only that each of you shed your life's blood in this room. Simply take a seat in one of my chairs. As it gestures with a wing over to those kind of sharp covered metal chairs off to the side. It says, "So, will you accept my offer?"
Can he understand me if I talk to him in bear?
You don't know.
I'm gonna ask him in bear, how much of my life's blood do I have to give him?
Usually fiends can speak.
It's he kind of turns ahead at you and says, "Don't worry. I'm sure any donation you make will sate my appetite. So, will you bargain with me?"
What are you gonna do with our blood?
Oh, what does it matter? A trade is a trade.
Says the creepy talking bird.
I'm not super down with that, but I'm the
What's
red.
the treasure that you'll give us? What's the power you'll give me?
I said I would give you access to the wealth that is hidden down in these tunnels. That is what you're here for.
What's the wealth that's hidden in here?
gold,
Access.
jewels, or whatever the Baron has collected.
We're getting lawyered by a bird. He's gonna give us access. That doesn't mean he's going to give us the treasure.
Yeah, he's obviously lying. He's just lawyering us, so we just gotta speak and. But sorry, Bailey.
He will the bird will kind of fly up, and just in kind of a like as it flares its wings, it is actually going to sort of drop its bird form, and as it's just kind of hovering in front of you, it appears to be a small creature, vaguely humanoid. It's got a head, arms, and legs with two kind of flapping wings, bright red skin, and a little kind of flicking tail behind it. It says, "So, will you accept my offer?"
This barter is nowhere near complete.
And as this thing is kind of appearing before you in its what appears to be its true form, which Zach, you are not completely sure, but just by its appearance, you're pretty sure this is very clearly some sort of devil creature, from one of the hells. As it is. What's up?
Sorry. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead and ask your question.
I was just gonna say if it's a devil and you said I can see what size it is. I should be able to tell.
Yeah, you can make me a religion check.
Devils are not as plentiful as demons. Oh my God, where's my character sheet? Okay, where are we at here?
Oh, my spooky music went off.
Oh, for sure. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, this is an imp.
There it is.
This is an imp, a small, but often very kind of conniving trickster from the hells. They often serve as servants to more powerful devils, and is here just kind of glaring at you all with these glowing red eyes. It says, "Please, I have been down here for so long. I do not have all day. Do you want the treasure or not?"
Can I try to persuade it to only take one
do?
person's blood?
How do you want to do that?
Instead of everyone's. What?
How do you want to do that?
I don't have anything specific.
Ask him to make a deal.
Let him rub your wand.
Give him the daggers that are in the box dipped in the warlock's blood.
You don't. What warlock?
Well, you gotta be cryptic with
Make
these
it whatever you
fools.
want to do.
Gotta,
Make a decision
them a trade
quick.
There's a reason he wants the blood. It's not gonna end good for anybody that gives him the blood. So I feel like that's not really like nothing good is gonna come out of this.
Make a decision.
Balin was about to say something though. What were you gonna say?
If you got something better, go for it.
Yeah.
I'm still thinking.
It wasn't a question of having something better. It was simply, if you want, I'll say what I was going to say.
Go for it. I don't have anything yet. So.
Okay. All right, then. So, before we even begin to consider any possibility of any sort of barter between us, first, you said that you do not have all day. How long have you been down here already?
I'm not here to answer your questions.
Actually, I believe that you are. Otherwise, we have no negotiation to do with you whatsoever. You want blood from us, then either you answer our questions, and we may consider it. And who is this Baron that you spoke of? You said that the Baron. Who is that?
Yes, of course, the Baron rules these lands. Are you not aware?
Clearly, you've been down here for quite a while. I believe you do, in fact, have all day. So, speak with us.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Okay. Well, that's performance. I want persuasion. There we go.
He defaults to performance.
Let's see.
9! It's great.
Yeah, he kind of chuckles a little bit. He says, "What's to keep me from just sitting here and watching you rot?"
Boredom.
That would not be boring.
All right. And I'll just lean back against the wall.
Can I?
Oh, you got some?
Yeah, and make it
I
quick.
kind of wanted to do the same thing, but I feel like my character would really want to kill this guy. So maybe an intimidation, because I have very high intimidation.
How do you want to intimidate him? Tell me what you want to do.
Well, first, I mean, do you guys want a good cop, bad cop this?
I was going to offer to play a game with him.
We'll go with
do that first, because I don't want to piss him off first. But if he's not giving up, we're not doing no blood shit. Fuck that. Let's
All right. Well, again, whatever you're gonna do, make it quick.
Lycon, go for it. Let's do it.
All right, I'm gonna step up and I'm gonna be like, so you say you've been here for a while. You've been down here by yourself, I assume.
There's no one else in this room.
Then how would you like to play a game? Make a wager.
We are partial to such things in the depths, but surely there is no wager you could offer that would be worth my time, except maybe my deal for the treasure, or perhaps you want to leave here poor, or stay here dead. Both are agreeable.
So is he then?
I don't know. You haven't elaborated.
Okay. How about I have in my possession a box. If you can guess what is in the box, we will give you what is in the box.
Sure. Are you holding up the box?
I'm just patting my pack. I'm patting my side box with the.
Is it a box that he can see, or are you like?
No, he can't see the box. It's still in my pouch. I'm just patting where it is so he knows.
First of all, roll me a persuasion check. I'll give you advantage on this.
Recommendation: roll better than I did.
I'm hoping.
It's a good place to start. He kind of slows down for a second. Says, and if I win?
If you win, you get the contents.
He already said he
one
would give
person
me
at
the
a time.
contents of the box.
And I'll say you win, you get the contents of the box. If we win, you share the treasure.
That's not an equal trade. Not at all.
Could be. Depends on what's in the box.
I am not so gullible as that. Make it a fair value, and we will have a deal.
Then what would you require?
If I win, one of you stays here with me to be my companion in my room here.
I'll look around. Is anybody going to take that?
Yeah, he can try and keep me.
My
Okay.
answer will be to kind of unlimber my battle axe from my thing. Not aggressively coming towards him, but just unstrapping it and getting it into my hand.
All right.
Now, did Zach say that out loud, or is that just you with us?
No, that was just me with us.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah.
Because I'm actually looking for suggestions if anybody's going to take that bet.
Can we just kill the mofo and
I mean, if somebody wants to attack him.
If we think he's bad, let's just get rid of him. I don't.
Yeah, but imps should be able to be intimidated. They're impish. That's why they're called imps. They're subservient.
Can't let somebody be super nice to him and like pet him on the head and tell him he's awesome and that he can come with us and have some fun.
Devils, they don't like that shit.
Everybody.
I mean, you
likes
can try
fun.
it. Mine's kind of half working, but
he made an offer. Let me know. Make a decision quick, guys.
Does anybody want to take it?
Well, fuck it. I'm gonna take that offer. I'll take the offer. Yeah.
So you
tell him I'll take the offer.
All right. He says, very well. And we have a deal.
Oh shit.
And he'll kind of settle down onto the edge of this cauldron. And as he kind of glares at you and flares his wings out, and you kind of do you want to take the box out of your pack to to show him?
Not yet. Not unless he asks for it.
Well, as you guys kind of get ready to sort of make this bet happen, I think that's where we're gonna end it for tonight.
No!
It is. We were coming up on 11 o'clock here, so that is that is a perfect place to end it.
Long enough.
Yeah.
We suck.
That is a perfect place to end it. So let's just kind of close things on that note. Leave a little bit of drama for next time. A huge thanks. I want to say, let me turn my fucking music off. Wow, I get creepy wind and stuff blaring. So let's find some awesome adventure music here to put on. But a big thanks to everyone who has played tonight, and to all of our awesome viewers in chat. A lot of you guys turned out tonight, and that makes me super happy. So a huge thanks to all of you guys. Let's find some fantasy music to put on. Northwind there. That's my favorite. Okay, cool. So there is that. Why don't we bring things to a close by having everyone remind us and our viewers who you guys are, where they can find you on the internet, and all that good stuff. Really? You don't want to be first that badly?
I don't want to be first all the time.
Fine. Oh man. But first, thank you so much to Only UI. I think Oni UI. I don't know how to pronounce that. Oni UI for following. Welcome to the madness, my friend. Thank you for joining us. You are awesome. So we'll start with, because Trendane is begging me so much. We'll start with Adam. Adam, why don't you tell everyone who you are and where they can find you on the internet and what kind of stuff you get up to?
Well, I'm Adam. I think we covered that, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah. All right. Good talk. No, I'm Adam. I'm one half of a Twitch stream, Totally Tweaked, where we spend the week drinking heavily, and then we also talk about what we're drinking and kind of educate our viewers while we have fun playing WoW, League, Heroes of the Storm, Division, whatnot. Unfortunately, our show has been a little bit off track. One, because I'm terrible at turning the stream off, and two, because both Chris and I were moving a lot. So we're actually going to start up again with a schedule and some good deliverables. And then also I work on some other stuff with Ashley, but that's grumble, moan.
I was going to say, this is where you say that you write and she growls at you? Yes.
Yeah. No, actually,
A month and a half of that.
Yeah. So Chris, you can take it away.
I don't want it. Okay. I'm Chris.
Okay.
I do other random stuff here and there. Like Adam said, we do have a stream that we've been trying to get off the ground that will get revamped at some point when we both have permanent living solutions. I'm waiting for a house to be built, so there might be a little while, but we'll be there. So keep an eye out. We'll have some fun stuff to go along with that. And then, that one who hasn't been here for a month, who's not paying attention to the camera.
She doesn't even know which that one is. She doesn't even respond to that.
No.
Come on, Fate.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pay attention.
I'm Ashley. I stream and shit. Two dorks.
I stream
Nice.
shit too,
Yay.
like everybody does.
Well,
Solid.
depends on if it's what I've been eating.
I mean, not at the same time though.
I love how we have
on Saturdays called Horseshoes and Hand Grenades, and it's fun.
There we
And I'm
go.
going to the beach next weekend. There we go.
I love how we have a cast that does not want to self-promote at all.
I didn't say that.
Completely against it.
Well,
I
you did a statement of what we do on the internet, and I don't want to share what's on my history.
I mean, with fucking
I can share the links if they want to go there, but I mean,
yes, share your browser history with us. That's
right, hold
definitely what we want.
And I didn't say I don't
Everyone
want to promote
except
myself. I said I don't want to go first.
And
all the
all right, so Ashley, welcome back. All the links, by the way, for these guys are in chat. Except Josh, I haven't set up a shout out for you, but go ahead and tell everyone who you are, what you get up to on the internet, and all that good stuff.
I'll post all the porn links in the meantime.
Perfect. My name's Josh. My gamer name is Starscream. Currently, I stream a game called Dungeon Boss, which I'm one of the major players in.
He's awesome.
I have a YouTube channel that I upload all that stuff to. On my life outside of video game stuff, I produce music. That's mostly what I spend most of my time doing. I'll post those links in chat. I would love for you guys to check it out. And I can't think of anything else to say at this point.
And he's also kind of interested in other stuff.
Yeah, and that too on the side. But
Yeah.
that's between us.
Well,
And the internet.
yeah.
All right, and I'm not gonna go next, so we'll bring it back to Mr. Trendane. I always go last. Don't worry about me.
Hello, everyone. So, yeah, I'm Trendane Sparks. I'm a professional voice actor. I occasionally work with actually, it's not up there. It's over there, I think, or maybe over there, wherever the chat is relative to me, because I'm not looking at the stream right now, so I can't really tell. But I think it's over there, against that wall. Yeah, Vermouth, or whatever the hell his name is, who joined the chat earlier today and followed us. Forgotten what his name is now. Anyway, he's the guys from Starcat Games. I do voiceover work with them sometimes. And also Star Citizen. What?
Zermis. His name is Zermis.
Yeah, whatever. And I also do stuff for a Star Citizen machinima called Bulkheads, which seems to have hit a sand barge in space somewhere and completely stalled. That's not true. It's just because our lead animator is in classes again, and so he's not around to make all the little figures do their stuff. But there are 3 episodes up that you can go on. 3 episodes and 2 shorts. That and I'm in the process of recording an audiobook called Gray Shade, which the physical copy of the book just released yesterday. And it's actually on discount on the Onder Librum site. You can get it for $5 instead of 10 for the next month, which is pretty cool. But that's not the audiobook. Audiobook's going to be out in like March of next year. In addition to that, probably some other stuff that just fell out of my brain because I'm old and Alzheimer-y. And I like peanut butter, as evidenced. It's almost empty. The only reason, just so I can lay this thing to rest, because we were talking about it before the stream, the only reason this is in my room is because it's almost empty and I like eating.
Don't you have a dog?
No.
Ew. He used to have a dog. They took it away.
What a good note. What a good note to thank Amanda. What a good note to thank Amanda666 on. Thank you for following. Yes. Welcome to the madness, my friend.
But it's okay because it's his dog.
It's not my. I don't have a dog.
Man.
I don't want to say it's not my dog. That makes it sound even worse. It's not my dog. I just lured him into peanut butter. No, that is not what I'm saying.
Man. And also, I guess, so that rounds out the cast. Hi, guys. My name is Askren. I'm the host and dungeon master here on Exploding Dice. I host live D&D for you right here on the Exploding Dice show. And also, every Tuesday, if you look down at the schedule, we have a show. It's called Fuzzy Dice, which, thank you so much, me Derby, I think I'm pronouncing that right, for following. Welcome to the show, man. Thank you for joining. Welcome to the madness. No, I host a show called Fuzzy Dice. It's a talk show where I interview game designers and Twitch streamers and internet celebrities and all kinds of people. And we talk D&D and we answer your live questions and we have a great time. There was no show last week. This week, I'm going to be hanging out with Mr. James Jacobs. He is the lead designer for Pathfinder over at Paizo Publishing, and also one of the head writers, having just put together the new hardcover copy of Curse of the Crimson Throne, which is an old adventure path that I am running for my private group right now. They just put out a revised edition, hardcover, new content, new art, all that good stuff.
It's your favorite, isn't it?
It's one of my favorites, yeah. It's very, very good. And because it's my favorite, we're going to be giving away a copy. And you want to know how awesome the show is? We already gave away a copy of Storm King's Thunder to one lucky viewer a couple shows ago. It was great. That's being shipped out pretty soon. So yeah, we give away lots of stuff here. yeah, Heart, Pathfinder, and Paizo, they publish some good adventures, my friend. And James Jacobs, I'm looking forward to hanging out with him. I will talk about. Well, you can come hang out with us and ask about Starfinder. I will probably ask a little bit about that, but you should definitely come too.
Paizo also released this map.
Is that the Golarian map?
No, this is Faerun. It was in Dragon Magazine. I could have sworn that
they may
had
have.
a hand at this.
I know who made the map. That's Mike Schley. I don't think Paizo put out the map.
But I thought they helped with.
I don't know.
Anyway, nah, never mind.
But yeah, so that's gonna be great. That's Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, and also I stream twice a week on Encounter Roleplay, where I'm in 2 different games there, Storm King's Thunder, and also the hilarious Outlanders game. It's amazing. You guys should join me there. Also, hit up the YouTube. We have a YouTube. It's just youtube.com/exploding dice. All of our back episodes are there, as well as hang out with me on social media. It's just twitter.com/Askren for all the official stuff. And yeah, lots and lots of good stuff. Hopefully you guys had a good time. I want to ask, by the way, to my players and to the people in chat, do you guys have a good time tonight? Was it a good game, everyone?
Yeah. I would smack people's butts if I could.
Okay, yeah. No, that's the best endorsement I can think of.
I did. I smacked the bear's butt earlier.
That's the best
thing I
can think of?
Oh god, what do I have? I don't have any. Oh, well, I do have a super secret announcement, but that's coming after Tuesday. So what I will say is, before we bounce out of here, as always, we're gonna keep the love rolling, and we are going to find another D&D channel. We're gonna raid the shit out of them, and we're gonna send you guys all over to their channel to enjoy some great D&D goodness. So let's just let's turn over this. I should have had one ready, but I didn't pick one out. So who's doing D&D right now? Why don't we go to these guys? That sounds good.
Okay, sure.
Sorry, I'm just looking at the.
I know.
All right.
I agree. We need more Prometheus the Biter.
Seriously, that's just the best thing ever.
Yeah. How did they adopt another name?
All right, so that is the channel that we're gonna be jumping in on. You guys just follow that link, and as always, once you get there, hit that hashtag Exploding Dice Raid. Let them know where you guys are coming from, and spread the D&D love. We're gonna be getting out of here because some of us are still sick, and a lot of us are tired, and we got other things to do. But thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you to all of our followers. You guys are amazing. Thank you for the donations and the retweets and the follows and all that good stuff. We love it.
Deus in nomine.
Yes. And we will see you guys next week. But until then, do not let Dice Thulu get his tentacles on you, because he might scare the shit out of you with a centipede.
Bye.
Take care, guys. We'll see you next week. Bye.